and the Seattle Seahawks will win some kind of game here at home tonight.
Give me back that damn trophy. Really? That's what you do? That's how you do it now?
That was
you
big
did it
last night.
JJ
That
the
was
other
big.
day. That's how we do things around here? That sucked. Greg the Leg, it's everything you wanted. Jared Goff goes down, gets his team in field goal position. That was as good a Thursday Night Football as we've seen in a long time. That was a really, really good game. And
I knew it would be. Since last Thursday.
What was last Thursday? That was better than last Thursday. I mean, last Thursday was good too. This
It was right there. That's what you wanted. I wanted the Rams to stop throwing the football and just run it twice after Gerald Everett got the first down. Stop putting the football in the air. Set it up for your fantastic field goal kicker. And as Sean McVay said, he just missed.
He just missed.
He just missed.
No, I mean, it's a guy that
happened.
Hit big kicks to get you into the Super Bowl. It's a guy that is as good as there is. It's the guy that you want out there. Jared Goff answered a lot of the critics. I know he didn't win the football game, and I know there was an interception on the second to last series on an interception that hit Gerald Everett in the hands, and then, as good an interception as you will ever see, by the way. And he just missed. He just missed. And that one hurts. It's the opening drive. Happy Friday to you, however happy it is. I did do the full split screen yesterday. I mean,
you had to.
Dodgers on one. My mom just screaming at the TV. Dodgers on one side, and the Rams on the other side. And I told her, look, you can split screen the two baseball games today if you want, but yeah, the Dodgers.
Same thing going on at our house.
Yeah, do you do the split screen like that?
Split screen, especially the end of Cards and Braves and the comeback that the St. Louis Cardinals had in the ninth inning, 4-on ninth, and everything that went on there.
How about that?
The Jared Goff experience. Jared Goff's fine. He's going to be
Jared
all
Goff's
right.
Okay, and he answered the critics yesterday. I thought he played well yesterday. That game yesterday is not on Jared Goff.
It's not on Jared Goff. He's fine because what happened on the other side is that's the best quarterback in the NFC. And there might be only one or two guys I'm taking over Russell Wilson right now in the game of football. Because some of the calls, what Seattle does to themselves, Russell Wilson changes everything.
Well, he's a magician the way he is.
Who else are you taking over Russell Wilson right now? NFC, one game scenario. Who you got?
Maybe Drew Brees.
I'm taking Russell Wilson.
Okay.
Drew Brees, love you, great resume. The better quarterback right now is Russell Wilson.
The throws he makes on the run are insane. The situation. I mean, how many times the Rams have him? The backfield, they got him. Russell Wilson was great. I thought Jared Goff was good. What happened to Brandon Cooks? Did we hear what the injury was?
That looked like a concussion.
Yeah, he got smoked. I played against Cooper Kupp in every league.
The way he landed,
Three
and then
games.
he didn't move.
All 3 games, Cooper Kupp kicked my backside.
He's good.
He's really good. The Rams, I feel better about the Rams in the loss. Like I do. I do. Because it comes down to the guy who's one of the best kickers in the league. You think he's going to make
That's
it.
what you want.
And he just missed it. He just missed it. But man, that one was tough. That one was tough because Jared Goff gets them where they want to be. Got him where he did his job. Mm-hmm. I mean, that would have been a game-winning drive. That would go down on his resume. Greg Zuerlein kicks the field goal. That goes down on his drive. You always hear, and in his career, he's got in under 2 minutes. He's got 16 game-winning drives under 2 minutes to come from behind. That was one.
That's why I'm fine. You just watch the entirety of the game, especially how Jared Goff settled in the first half, the plays he made in the second half. You know it was going to be a Todd Gurley game. The way the week was going, the frustration outwardly from Todd Gurley, you know he was going to be a factor and a big part of that offensive game plan, which he was. But just in the end, it was the kicker.
He missed.
Because you're right there. Russell Wilson, fantastic.
How about the 5-yard
Goff.
penalty? They take the delay. Now after the delay, they did get a 10-yard out, but they would have run that same play. So it was 5 yards out. I don't know if that made a difference. That thing was out to the right, hanging out on the right the whole time. I don't know if the extra 5 yards made a difference. They did get sloppy towards the end with the penalty, with a couple of passes, those outs that you're just, whoa, like what are we doing?
That's how much confidence I would have in Greg Zuerlein is after that last Gerald Everett first down.
Kick it on now.
Keep it on the ground.
Well,
run it twice or run it once, put it somewhere, spike it with however time's left so you don't leave even 10 seconds, and give it to Greg Zuerlein in that game.
Well, I was saying kick it on third down. Even though it was going to be 53 yards or whatever, I'm like, let's just kick it now. It's third down. Let's not run a play and get tackled or sacked or have a 10-second runoff or something. You know what I mean? Because what I could see is them running in the field goal unit, not getting set with 6 seconds to go, and taking a procedure penalty, 10-second runoff. The game's over. That's what I saw happening, and I was like, damn. But yeah, what a bummer. That was terrific. And Russell Wilson was a stud last night, and the Rams got beat 30-29. And I owe Dan a bucket of balls over at wherever he wants to go. I was, hey Jeffy, how you doing? And
what a game.
That was really good. All right, we got a lot to do today. It's the opening drive. Jeff Siembieda, JJ Buck, the Golden Hoser, and Alden on a rainy Friday before Balloon Fiesta. The Albuquerque Loft has been canceled. That's the balloons that go up from the schools around the city because, well, it's raining. And, if it's raining, everything shuts down, so it's raining. We'll get through the baseball today. Boy, the baseball was interesting yesterday. My mom's like, where are the Dodgers? Where are the Dodgers? I'm like, easy, just relax. This game's over. I'm like, what do you mean it's over? When the Cardinals scored twice. It's not over, Mom. It's the ninth inning. It's over.
It wasn't over.
Yeah, relax. She wanted to scream at the Dodgers. Don't swing for the fences. Just get a single. What are you doing? Oh. Mom, they won 6-0. Relax. Just chill. But the baseball was really good. The Cardinals game was insane. The Cardinals game was insane.
That's a terrible start to a series because of not just blowing it, but now somehow, some way, it's understandable. A lot of people looking at Ronald Acuna Jr. as a scapegoat. And yes, it was a bad move. And we found out that it's happened before in terms of him not running it out. He thought he had a home run. Fortunately, the ball goes off the right field fence. He ends up at first, should have been at second. And then I'm not as picky on the line drive as some people are because that was just a missile.
The one off the wall?
No, the one where he got picked off, doubled off second.
Yeah.
Like he's leading off, boom, ball's hit, and then it's in the shortstop's glove. That was bang bang. So I'm not as picky as that as some people are. But because of the Atlanta Braves, their failure of their bullpen, a 4-run ninth inning, the Cards chipping away. It's the trickle-down effect. It's starting with Acuna, and then people are going to the bullpen.
Yeah, I don't think you're super comfortable if you're either side. If you're the Cardinals, you feel good because you got one, and you got game one on the road, and you got the 4 runs, but you gave 3 runs back. So you're concerned about your bullpen, don't you think?
Just a little bit.
Well, you better be.
Yeah.
And if you're the Braves, you're obviously concerned about your bullpen because you gave up 4 runs in the backside in the ninth inning. So I'm concerned either way. It was insane. Look, evidently this has happened before, and evidently with the Acuna not running stuff out, and this is his bravado, and this is his flair, and that's who he is. But this isn't the time to be all flashy in that way. And you could see everybody in the dugout, their shoulders kind of slump. Like, why isn't he on second base?
Well, that's fine, but this is on the bullpen.
There's no doubt.
The Acuna stuff is going to get the play hard, hustle people going. It got Freddie Freeman upset, and it's a moment which is worse because of what the bullpen did.
And they were horrible. And both bullpens were horrible. Dodger bullpen wasn't.
No,
they were just fine.
Patrick Corbin, Washington Nationals starter.
Yeah,
the worst way to start that game.
4 walks in the first inning.
Giving up free runs, free bases. What does that do? It always comes back to hunt you.
I'll tell you what.
Always.
I'll give it to him because he in the first 6 batters, he walked 4 and struck out 2. Nobody put the ball in play. The Dodgers get just 1 run on 4 walks. If you're going to tell me as a manager my pitcher walked 4 guys and I left him in, and I only gave up 1 run, I'm walking away thrilled. Right? I thought the Dodgers left options.
The Nationals can't do that. They're not good enough.
No, they're not. They're not.
In games like that.
And they looked like they were almost sleepwalking in some respects yesterday. Howie Kendrick with the 2 errors, the former Dodger, Howie Kendrick.
He's a spy.
When did he become a first baseman?
Last year or 2.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Because he was a middle infielder for a long time. And
he's first baseman now.
Yeah. Not a great defensive first baseman, obviously. And gave the Dodgers some.
It's such an important position, but it's funny in baseball. You're like, we're just going to stick him at first base.
Yeah, let's hide a guy there. Well, a guy can't move, he can't catch, he can't throw. All right,
I'll put him at first base where he can be involved in almost every
we need
play.
His bat, right? I just exactly right. Well, you don't have to move much. Okay. All right, 2460610 is how you can get in today, 888-922-0610. It is game day for the Lobos. They are in San Jose. They will play the Spartans tonight on national television, so we'll get into the Lobos and Spartans tonight. We'll get into some of the college football as well. Rams and Seattle last night. You get a quadruple header today for Major League Baseball games that we got to get through. Guys wanting trays. We got all kinds of stuff that we've got to get through for you today. And we will do that for you on ProView Networks and 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
The world-famous Laguna Burger is beautifully handcrafted. A burger. The world-famous Laguna Burger is beautifully handcrafted. A burger that's created from certified Angus beef, sinfully cooked to juicy perfection, and garnished with New Mexico's Hatch green chili. Tempt your taste buds with mouth-watering fresh ingredients.
Cut! We're gonna need another Laguna Burger. Try the irresistible, world-famous Laguna Burger. Visit thelagunaburger.com. It's fresh with a kick. Take 32.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club or dreamstyleremodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Local Union 412. Find a career with benefits and not just a job at UA Local 412 Training Center. We are looking for plumbers, pipe fitters, welders, and HVAC tech apprentices and journeymen. Call 505-256-9257. Local Union 412.
Compaction wants to help you keep your green.
And keep the community green as well.
Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment.
You trash it,
we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
The Lascombe family has been growing and crafting wine in New Mexico since 1981. Formerly known as St. Clair Winery, we're going back to our roots and honoring our founders, Danielle and Hervé Lascombe. Today, our D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro locations continue to deliver the exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect from the Lascombe family. Visit us and enjoy a culmination of our 6th-generation winemaking legacy and unique, perfectly paired foods. D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro.
2 runs are scored for sure, and they stop the other man at third, and it's a 2-run double for Osuna, and the Cardinals take the lead 5-3.
Is that Cardinals radio?
Yes, I believe. KMOX 1120 AM.
You got a little of Brian Anderson from CBS. A little Cardinals
mixed in.
All right.
Double.
And he stumped the second base. 2460610. Cardinals beat the Braves last night 7-6 in a thriller in Georgia. They take a 1-0 lead in the division series there. Dodgers 6-0 over the Nationals in Los Angeles. Walker Buehler was terrific for L.A. They got a couple of home runs late, and they completely shut down the Nationals. So those two go again today. It'll be Clayton Kershaw for Los Angeles today. I'm watching the Acuna thing again, where he hits a ball off the wall that should have been a double, and he get a single, and they should be pissed. Like if that's an occurring thing, if that's something he's been talked to about, if he's that much of a hot dog in a playoff game, and he's going to hit a ball off the wall and only get a single because he was watching it and he was hot dogging it and dancing with his bat halfway down the line, they should be upset. They should. And that's not just about the people, the run out the ground ball people, the hustle people. If in fact that's kind of something that he's been doing and they've had an issue with it, and he played a double into a single in a key situation, it's a pretty big situation.
Yeah, but he's not the scapegoat of that game.
I'm two totally different issues.
There is, but people are putting this on Acuna, and I can. That's a mistake on him. But the game is on the bullpen.
It absolutely is on
because
the bullpen.
Even if he's at second base, down the line you go. The person has to do his job.
You're right.
What if at that point it was a line drive? Who knows? But I'm with you on he needs to realize that whatever, hey, it's the way I play is not going to work now. Because especially when you have the leaders on that team, specifically Freddie Freeman, questioning a play like that after the game, you have to listen to that and realize things are different. Things are magnified. And you're going to become the scapegoat if you play like that in the postseason.
I think they're two different issues. And I 100% agree with you. That game's on the bullpen. But I also think it's an issue.
Yeah.
I think it's just one of those things, man. If that's your thing and they've talked to you about it, and now here you are, and just because all the eyes are on you, you want to dance and hot dog it, and you're going to play a double into a single in a big situation.
That's what makes – and it could easily come back and you have a fantastic game, but that's what worries me about – the Braves right now is the way the game ended and then the trickle-down effect it has with the Ronald Acuna Jr. play. He's been fantastic, and he's someone that ignites that clubhouse with his energies. Him and Ozzy Albies atop that lineup. And all of a sudden you have the back-end meltdown. You have the questions of Acuna. It is a huge game for them to respond. Because the one thing that stands out about the postseason is, there's 2 teams that you actually think can win with starting pitching. And it's the favorites, right? Dodgers and Astros.
Right.
And everything else does have to be pieced together. You're going to see starters coming out of the pen. You're going to see long relief guys in different situations. That's the way the game is played. But it's also because there's a lot of question marks about pitching across the board outside of those 2 teams. When you have it highlighted like it was at the end of yesterday's game, huge response needed from the Braves. Their starter gets hit around early. If they struggle, all of a sudden,
there's something about the Cardinals.
Here come the Cardinals.
I know this isn't the old Cardinals team. I know they're reconstructed, but there's something about the Cardinals in the postseason. And I know that's such a stupid statement, but I still totally believe it. St. Louis Cardinal postseason baseball, they're clutch. Historically, they're clutch. And I get it. It's a different lineup. It's a different roster. But did you see the way they played down the stretch? They emerged from the pack. They ran away from the Cubs and the Brewers. They tend to be clutch. And they were clutch yesterday.
Especially when you're getting Jake Flaherty on the mound today. Braves have to play well early in that game or it's going to roll out of control fast for them.
Yeah, and you wonder with that young team because this is a big deal for them. This is a big time for them. And in their development. We're going to talk global basketball today. Jaquan Lyle and Carlton Bragg are going to be here in studio. We got a sweet deal for you for Lobo men's basketball tickets. So somewhere in the 8 o'clock hour, I guess they're coming by. They're going to hang out and we're going to talk basketball. And that's
yes.
Right? That's the plan today? You forget about that?
No.
Okay.
Sub 8. Who knows? Might be 8. Might be 8:15.
Yeah, when they get here. Yeah, you know how that thing is. When they get here, they'll be here, and we'll do that. 246-0610, 8889-220-610. If you want to talk about the tennis balls beating the Rams last night, 30-29. What do you think of those uniforms last night?
Pretty bright.
Tennis balls, highlighters? What
My
are they?
kids liked them.
Did they?
Yep.
Oh, because you got it on the regular TV last night, huh?
Yeah.
John's not in on the uniforms. He said it was ugly enough to make Z-Line miss that field goal. By far, that puke exorcist pea green color uniforms for Seattle is hideous. Yeah, they won. They'll wear them again.
They sure will, yeah.
It's
and that wasn't the first time for those. We've seen those in the past.
Yeah, no, that's their Thursday night, the Thursday night specials that they like so much. We also get Lobo football tonight. Lobo football on the road in San Jose. The game will be on News Radio KKOB, AM 770, and, of course, 94.5 on the FM dial. Robert Portnoy and Dontrell Moore will have the call from Northern California. You guys have the pregame show, what, 7 o'clock tonight?
7 o'clock.
All right. You got a feel on it yet? I know you've done a lot. You got a bunch of notes. You've written down a lot of stuff. You've read a lot. They're, what, 7.5 point dogs? Is that what it is tonight?
Yeah, I think it's going to trend towards a one-possession game, higher scoring than we saw last week. So I think in 28-24 type of contest, and it looks at Tafaka Tuioti, the consistency. Can you avoid the early turnover and hit some big plays down the field because they're going to lean on the run. They're going to try to establish a ground game. And where's the explosive play going to come from? Because they racked up the yards, didn't have the explosive play. Yeah. And that's what's going to be the difference maker.
Bet down to 6.5 is what I see. So a little money coming in on New Mexico, betting it down to 6.5. Big game up there is the conference opener for New Mexico. San Jose State 0-1 in conference play after their loss last Friday night in Colorado Springs against Air Force. So you get that tonight. It'll be on your television on CBS Sportsnet. And of course, over on News Radio 770 and 94.5 FM. You got a full slate of games this weekend that matter. Did you? Okay, I want to go back to the Seahawks last night. That might be the best play I've seen this year. The Lockett catch on both ends. Russell Wilson on the run, escaping, running left, and putting the ball where he put it. And Tyler Lockett being able to pluck that thing and keep two toes in bounds might have been my favorite play of the year.
It was fantastic.
Can you think of a better one?
No,
There's been some really good catches. But on both ends, that was insane.
The toe tap, the throw, and that's why Russell Wilson's the guy right now. There's no one in the NFC I'm taking over him at the quarterback position. There might be better resumes just career-wise, but his is pretty darn good. And right now, he's the best quarterback in the NFC.
Yeah, it's the Drew Brees argument is there, but what he's doing and the numbers he's putting up is pretty insane. All right, we're going to get to the phones, 246-0610 when we come back from this break, 888-922-0610, because I've got to take this break after I tell you about IPS, because those vehicles that you see around town, they got the letters IPS on them. By now, I think you do know what they are. IPS is International Protective Service, and that's the security company I trust to watch my home. I'm a big fan of police, and there's lots of home break-ins, lots of home burglaries. The police are there in numbers to respond to all of them quickly, but IPS responds 5 to 7 minutes, typically less, at homes which they monitor when alarms go off. Hundreds of homeowners and business owners in Albuquerque and Santa Fe IPS to protect their property, so if you're going out of town, IPS can patrol your home while you're away, move your trash cans to the curb and back, pick up the newspaper, the mail, give your home that lived-in look. Call them at 897-2420. That's 897-2420. Those vehicles you see in your neighborhood, that means someone on your street refuses to be a victim of property crime. Do not wait until something bad happens. Let IPS secure what's valuable to you. Call them at 897-2420.
Good morning and happy Friday. Sports Animal Time is 7:26. Here's another look at the roads. Right now, we only have one accident to worry about, and actually it was an earlier accident that has the San Antonio exit ramp from northbound I-25 closed. You can use Osuna or Paseo to get around that. So once again, the San Antonio exit ramp is closed due to an earlier accident on a northbound I-25. If you see something out there, make sure to give us a call on the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center at I-25 and Comanche. I'm Josue with Sports Animal Traffic.
The Jim Rome Show. The Sports Animal has been in existence a quarter of a century. This radio station is so amazing. I have been on that station 25 years. I'm really, really grateful for that. Really thankful for that. Albuquerque is an incredible jungle market.
The Jim Rome Show. Weekdays at 10, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Glasheen, Baez, and Inderman Injury Lawyers. When you have one chance to get it right, call the attorneys that deliver proven results. Visit us at gvilaw.com or call right now, 505-243-7200.
Do you love football? Then get with the program and get down to Hooters to catch the game, crazy good wings, ice-cold beer, and the best fans on the planet. You love wings. You love ice-cold beer. And who doesn't love the world-famous Hooters girls? All the games, all season. Hooters.
Catch all the games at Hooters and enjoy great specials like a draft beer and 10 boneless wings for only $10. Served up by the world-famous Hooters girls.
This is Annette DiLorenzo. For 62 years, your neighbors have saved money at Quality on Lomas in Pennsylvania. Now find our lowest prices every day at QualityDeal.com. Quality Buick GMC. Nobody beats a quality deal.
Quality by DiLorenzo.
QualityDeal.com.
Nature Valley brings that satisfying crunch that gets your family going again with real delicious honey and whole grain oats. So get out here. Nature Valley Oats and Honey Crunchy Bars. The original crunch.
Audible members get more. Give yourself an edge with the world's largest selection of audiobooks, the most inspiring minds and the most compelling stories, all in one app. Plus, right now, members also get free daily updates from the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, and Washington Post, all delivered right to your phone and always 100% ad-free. Listen to Audible and stay up to date anytime, anywhere. Start your free 30-day trial and your first audiobook is on us. Visit audible.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/score. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter. The smartest way to hire. And now you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/score. That's ZipRecruiter.com/score. ZipRecruiter.com/score.
Does your garage door make your home look great, or is it just boring? Precision Garage Doors can show you options that make your home look awesome. They have more than 2,100 great reviews online from customers just like you. Stronger buying power means you pay less. And now you can open your door with an app linked to your home's smart technology. Alexa, open my garage door. Call 244-DOOR or visit GarageDoorsAlbuquerque.com. Make the right decision. Call Precision.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
It's Mattress Firm's Save Big Sale. Save up to $400. Plus, get 0% APR for 6 years, 0 down, and 0 due at signing. It's as easy as sign, save, sleep. And get a free adjustable base with any purchase of $6.99. Don't wait. Your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm. Offer valid with qualifying purchase. Restrictions apply. Call 1-866-780-6220 for credit costs and terms. For new accounts, purchase APR is 29.99%. Subject to credit approval. Valid at participating locations only. For offer details, visit mattressfirm.com/sale.
The Jim Rome Show. Up next at 10, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Purdue and Penn State's your game tomorrow, 9:30 in the morning here on The Sports Animal after ABQ Central. And, of course, on Sunday, a full slate of the NFL. Falcons and Texans is your early game. Broncos and Chargers in the afternoon. And then Colts and Chiefs in the evening. Opening drive, Jeff, JJ, Hoser, and Alden. 246-0610 is the Quan's Auto Care hotline. Gabe, thanks for holding. How you living, Gabe?
Hey, good. How are you guys?
Good, thank you.
Good. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about the Clay Matthews terrible call last night.
Yep.
How that kept things going.
Yep.
It's just, Goff gets hit in the head a few series before that, no call at all. So that one, shoulder to shoulder pad right as he's throwing, and
as he's throwing,
kind of changes the end there.
Yeah, as JJ exactly. told me, join the club, and he's right. The Broncos have been brutalized. The two games at home that they've lost on those last drives to the Bears and the Jaguars, they got hit with penalties very similar to that on that. And they were horrible, and it was a horrible call. I don't know what you want a guy to do. You got a scrambling quarterback who's out of the pocket, and you hit him as he's throwing, and it was obviously shoulder to shoulder. I don't know what you want to do at that point.
Right. It's almost like you could challenge that as well if you're going to be challenging pass interference. The crew chief even admitted that was a bad call in the booth there.
That makes you feel better, doesn't it?
Yeah, just had to let it all out there.
No, that was a bummer because that kept that drive alive and moved it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All righty, you guys have a good day.
You too, Gabe. See you. He's not wrong. And that was your response. Join the club. Sorry, dude. Deal with it. And you're right.
Well, it's something with the focus on the quarterback position, hits on the quarterback wherever it may be. There is throw the flag first and then worry about it later.
Is it different rules for different quarterbacks? So the Bills were really upset last week. Josh Allen went out and got concussed.
It plays into it. It's the Shaq effect. Cam Newton has talked about it. He's like, I get pummeled, but because I'm a big dude, no one thinks it's a foul.
Well, so the Bills were screaming that if that would have been Tommy, somebody would have been ejected, and they're probably right.
I'd have actually been arrested on the field.
By the Tommy secret police, the TB12 police, or
why you hit me? You're under arrest,
right?
Secret Service. Tom Brady.
Donald Trump sent the Secret Service. Don't hit Tommy. Believe me, I know Tommy. It's a different world. It is because Josh Allen got and whatever. I don't think the Josh Allen hit was dirty. He got concussed in a football play. But if that would have happened to Tommy, you're right. Somebody would have got deported. I think send them back where they came from, Hoser.
Calls on the quarterback. I think that's one that's always going to be rough. Get it? It's a line that they want to protect the quarterback, so they're going to be eager to throw the flag. I think things will calm down next year because I don't see how they vote to install the reviewable pass interference as a full time.
I agree with that too. It's horrible, and it's not really working. Not many of them are getting overturned, which is probably best. But to your point on the quarterback thing, I've said this from the beginning. You're going full speed, and you're going to tell a man that's going full speed, and the other guy's going full speed, and they're moving. That at some point you got to stop on a dime, and you can't. The quarterback is mobile. That particular quarterback last night, Russell Wilson, held the ball for seconds at a time, right? Running around. You don't know when he's getting rid of it. It wasn't late. It wasn't an extra step. It was as he was throwing, he got hit, and it was an obvious shoulder to shoulder, and it was horrible. Just like that, I think the Bradley Chubb call was horrible in the Broncos loss to the Bears. The one that you got hit for in the Jaguars loss, I thought was horrible as well. It's I don't know how you play defense, man. That would be the toughest gig to go into now is being a defensive football player. What can you do? DBs can't do anything. They're not. I mean, gosh forbid you touch the guy, right? Linemen can't hit a quarterback ever. What do you do? How do you tackle a guy anymore?
You do enough to win a game.
And then
deal with it.
And then give it over to the one guy who doesn't get hit. Give it to the kicker and hope he puts it through the uprights and he slides it just far to the right. No. Gabe's not wrong, man. Gabe's not wrong at all. All right, tonight, well, we got baseball all day today now. Go ahead. Where are we going to go?
I was going to say just Crimea River.
No, I knew where this was going when I talked to you because you've been there.
You're right with the missed call and the frustration, but then it's with quarterbacks, it's not going to change because the refs are always going to be watching that and hand right there on that flag. Oh, it was touched.
And the quarterbacks know it too, by the way. The quarterbacks are pretty good at acting. All of them. But Russell Wilson gets more calls than Jared Goff. Tommy gets more than anybody, certainly than Josh Allen. I mean, it's just how it is. I mean, it's the fact. All right, first game up today. We get it at what?
I'm just happy that Jared Goff is alive because that 2-point conversion could have ended badly for him.
All right, did you think he was in?
No. He was short.
I kind of thought he was.
He was short. He was short. His knee was down. The ball wasn't close.
I didn't see an angle that told me that.
And it almost was snapped in half like Gumby.
Yeah, they did almost snap in half.
I was like, whoa!
And there's the other difference in the game, right?
I like the play call. It was unique. But then Jared Goff got close to the goal line and he realized, I don't want to be here. I'm not Russell Wilson.
With all the playmakers they've got on that team, honestly, with all the playmakers you got, that's it's cute if it works, right?
Mm-hmm.
With all the guys I got, Todd Gurley was running. I mean, he fumbled at the 10, but they were blowing holes open. That's. I mean, gosh forbid you question Sean McVay's play call, right?
You can't.
Well,
you're
not allowed.
Dare you?
Another deportation.
It's another miss by the referees.
Yeah.
He scored. What were they looking at?
Totally got in. I thought he got in. I still think he got in.
Short.
I still totally think he got in. No, he wasn't. I mean, he was close to being short. Those 2 points would have come in really handy. 1 point would have come in really handy right there. Now that I think about it, they kicked the extra point. That 1 point would have come in pretty handy.
Oh, when you love to get into that game, and when do you chase the points? When do you not?
1 point would have come in really good right there. Hello, Chris. How you living?
We're good. Yeah, I mean that was not an illegal hit.
No.
It wasn't even close. Matter of fact, I couldn't even tell which referee threw the flag because
it wasn't the guy right there in the white hat standing at it. It wasn't the guy right there. He didn't throw it.
Yeah, because he was staring at it and he never even went to his flag. I didn't know if he threw it later or
no.
But it wasn't the umpire for sure. Look, it's a terrible call. They got to fix it because you're already protecting the quarterbacks, and when you have that kind of thing, you're just going to take away from the game totally. These guys are doing what you ask them to do. They're coming in, they're not hitting them late, they're using their shoulder. But there's plenty of times where that one was not a fake job. I mean, he got hit clean and went down. But there's plenty of Rodgers is probably the worst. He's the one who gets the most, and I think a lot of it with him is because he wears that dang helmet with the single chin strap that I have no idea how they allow that to happen.
That's a good point.
That they allow in the day of concussions, they're allowing him to have a single chin strap so that his helmet moves around all over the place when you even rub it, and then they call fouls all the time. Mahomes got away with one against Detroit with the charge head bob that you see a lot in basketball. That'll bother me if that becomes a trend. That'll bother me a lot because we don't need any of that kind of stuff. We don't need the fake calls. But there's plenty of quarterbacks.
Oh.
So I just think that they really need to fix it, and they need to fix it during the season.
I'd be okay with that.
And they need to fix it soon.
Yep, I'd be okay with that. I'm okay with something that's this bad to fix it in season. It's been done before, and I'm okay with that.
And why didn't the referees get together on that one? I mean, that one seems like a perfect opportunity to get together and get it right.
Yeah, I thought they did get
but
together.
But they didn't.
I thought they did get together, and they got it wrong. Yeah, I thought there was a conversation
they didn't.
on it.
It seemed like it was a very short conversation.
Yeah, they just didn't fix it.
But maybe they did. I don't know. They got to fix it.
Agreed. All right, man. Thanks. 2460610. Let's take the break. We'll get back to it. Expecting Jaquan Lyle and Carlton Bragg in studio today, huh? We got enough room?
Oh, we do.
We got to find a chair.
We got another chair over there.
We got another chair over there? All right.
Now that the musical chairs situation is figured out.
Well,
I was worried for a second.
I was too. I
Those are
wasn't
big
going to
guys.
perform. I just wasn't going to perform.
I was like, he's not going to be around the mic to start the show. He's going to walk out.
I'm done.
Oh, no.
It's in my contract. It's the opening drive. Jeff, JJ, Hoser, and Alden on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Good morning, Sports Animal.
At New Mexico Highlands University, you're more than a student, you're family. Whether you're taking courses in Las Vegas, Santa Fe, Rio Rancho, Albuquerque, or Farmington, you'll get that one-on-one attention to inspire you to reach your goals. Let New Mexico Highlands help take your passion and accelerate it into a career and fulfilling life path. Find out why New Mexico Highlands is the right choice for you. Log on to NewMexicoHighlands.com today.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened?
Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, give Nathan Smith at Realty Executives Advantage a call. With over 18 years of real estate experience and nearly $1 billion of sales, leases, and evaluations, Nathan has the experience and the track record to get the job done. His main objective is to become your trusted real estate advisor. Give Nathan a call. Take advantage of the best offers now.
The world-famous Laguna Burger is beautifully handcrafted. A burger that's created from certified Angus beef, sinfully cooked to juicy perfection, and garnished with New Mexico's Hatch green chili. Tempt your taste buds with mouth-watering fresh ingredients.
Cut! We're gonna need another Laguna Burger. Try the irresistible, world-famous Laguna Burger. Visit thelagunaburger.com. It's fresh with a
95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal at Hooters on San Mateo. That's next Thursday, the 10th. 3 to 6 p.m. It's the 4th annual Great Paper Football Challenge and a chance to win a deluxe drive-away. It includes 2 nights premium lodging, Hoser. Tickets to the Chiefs and Broncos on Thursday Night Football on October 17th, a $250 Visa gift card, tons of great prizes, and, Hoser,
Fun
a great
for
time
all.
for all.
Great time.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
For full details and to register, log on to our website, sportsanimалabq.com. The 4th annual Great Paper Football Challenge brought to you by Bud Light Platinum, brewed for the night. At 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal. Nick Nee at 9 o'clock this morning. We'll get you a little golf as well. You all right with that? Got hoop skitball, golf skitball. When does it get cold in Albuquerque?
Now.
First day of Balloon Fiesta. I mean, it's like that's
tomorrow morning.
That's right. You chilly? Broke out the pantalones?
Did. It gets a little cold in our studio, which is why I'm always rocking the pullover.
Yep. All right. It's probably cold up in the woods. Hello, Lance.
Mis tres amigos,
Orale.
happy National Taco Day. My favorite was my old lady, Fabiola, South Valley Special. And the soft one, corn tortilla, so you don't have to have it crunching and falling all over the place, with shredded beef with green chili, lettuce, tomato, and cheese, and on the top, a sprinkle of the red chili.
Ooh.
But my favorite was her homemade tortillas were like a 1/4-inch thick, and a little crispy to where it's like a taco, but carne adobada, frijoles, and huevos,
right.
And lettuce, tomato, onion, and of course on top green chili.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
happy National Taco
How can,
Day.
how can
You know
National
you're
Taco
starving to
Day
death
not
now,
be on
brother.
Tuesday?
But, all you crybabies talking about Rodgers got hit. If it's Flacco, he threw for over 300 yards, and 2 times in a row he went down to
It's
really
just Flacco.
win a game.
It's just
and you consider say whatever you want about the guy. He did what he had to do, and the coordinators in Denver they're terrible. And whatever, man. I don't want to hear nothing about that. And they should do maybe something about it, replaying that, because their 0-4 could have been 2-2, but could have been, would have been. Their defenses, they're a bunch of little tiny skinny guys that can't tackle anybody. So it would make a difference anyway. And also, too, you guys, you should be weathermen. I mean, really.
We are.
I'm sitting there looking at Steve Stucker holding that little puppy in the morning. Don't you wish you would just pee on him when he's there? And then you got Ron Chetty. He gets a 4-day work week, and he gets to have another show to where he's on top of the mountain.
That's right.
Doing more things and making money, and he gets the weather wrong every time. And you guys
job.
work your butts off.
That's
over
right. We
there
work our
where you're
butts
at
off.
6-7 days a week.
Ooh-wee. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I love my sports animal guys.
All
God
right.
bless you. And you know what? The Lobos, I'm always behind them, but I'm
Better
really
get in front
curious
of
of why it's an up and down thing. Damn it, man.
Sports, man.
Last week they should have won that game. I just hope they can beat San Jose State, and that would be a big deal because it's a conference game.
Yep. All right. Be
God
safe
bless
up
you
there.
guys.
See ya.
See you, Lance.
Biggest takeaway, it's National Taco Day?
Who knew?
Is it really?
I'd have to look that up.
We Google that.
I mean, I'll take it. I mean,
How could National
that's a great
First of all,
holiday if it is.
Wouldn't it be requisite that it's on a Tuesday?
Well, but not if it's on a certain day. I mean, it's going to rotate yearly, so. I mean, there's not a bad day to eat tacos. Really.
So everybody loves tacos. Are tacos like that good?
I think
like
so.
every other day is National Taco Day or something.
When is National Taco Day? Friday,
Survey
October
says-
4th. Ding, 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 ding,
That
ding,
should be
ding.
a moving holiday.
So where to get
Should
free?
be
All
on time.
right, well, this might be good for you. So
Okay.
where to get free and discounted tacos
Ooh.
today for
Let me get
National
my
Taco
pencil
Bell?
ready.
Taco Bell will be offering gift sets in honor of National Taco Day.
Okay.
The
not
packs
free.
will include 4 tacos, 2 crunchy, and 2 nacho cheese. Also offering a way for you to send a digital gift card for $5 to a friend in honor of the day. Applebee's in Florida, Georgia, New Jersey, and New York.
What do they know about tacos?
Nothing, in fact. Will be offering chicken wonton taco appetizer. What the hell is that?
If you're in those cities, you're like, oh, Applebee's tacos. What a delight.
Chicken wonton tacos.
Chinese taco?
Appetizers for $1. Long John Silver's. Get a free taco of your choice today with any
They
purchase.
got tacos too?
What are we doing?
You didn't even know they had
Wow.
Did
Fish
you know that?
tacos?
Get a free taco of your choice on Friday with any purchase of Long John Silver. Chipotle isn't offering a specific national taco deal, but if
more
you
like
sign up for their
burritos now.
rewards program, you can get free chips and guac after spending $5.
Hey, there you go.
Del Taco's offering 2 different offers on National Taco Day when you download its app. A Del Taco with any purchase and a free Beyond Taco using the plant-based meat with any app purchase. They have Beyond Tacos now. Plant meat in your tacos.
Yeah. Ooh.
And then finally, Jack in the Box is offering a free taco with any purchase for National Taco Day, provided you're signed up with their e-offers.
Wow.
feel,
I think I'd just rather go to a
educated.
local taco place.
Yeah, and get real tacos?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feel blessed.
What?
I can get real tacos. I don't have to go to Applebee's.
In Florida or Ohio or wherever the hell, in New Jersey. Yeah. Hey, yo, give me one of those wonton tacos. Is that Jersey?
Kind of.
Is that what that was?
No, Zach, you should have seen him try to do a Hugh Greenwood the other day.
How do you do Hugh? I don't want to hear it. Is it the same thing?
Hey, mate.
Yeah, it kind of is. Your head bobs the same way, too.
You got to move. Hey, mate. Hey, mate. How am I doing down here?
It is. And your head kind of bobs. You get that same look on your face.
So every impression is the same, but he's committed 100%.
He's totally all in. Can you do LeBron James doing the Taco Tuesday thing?
No.
Taco Tuesday!
There you go.
All right, so that's what I learned from that. It's Taco Tuesday. Bad Street says, Lancer is the answer. Tell me you haven't thought about it. Or it says, urinating on Steve Stucker, LMAO. Tell me you haven't thought about it after another blown forecast. So, honestly, I'm not sure I've thought about, well, I haven't seen last time. I'm always on the air when Steve Stucker's on the air. So I can't tell you the last time I saw Steve Stucker.
Maybe I'll talk to him next Friday.
What? Oh, when you're out there? Mm-hmm. All right. Will he have a dog?
He'll have a hat.
He's got to have a story with
And
all
an
the
apron.
years that he's done. With all the Steve's been doing that show longer than I've been in this market.
And I thought he was going to retire a few years ago, but he's still going.
Steve's been doing that morning show for a quarter of a century, I think.
Wow.
Okay, at least.
Yeah.
And all the dogs that he's held in his hand on Friday doing a forecast, like.
Fun fact: Steve Stucker is now a hologram.
What?
He's not there anymore. She's the hologram of Steve Stucker.
But there's no way there isn't a pee-pee story in there from a dog.
Oh, for sure.
Right? Like, at some point, he's had to take that suit to get dry cleaned, which really isn't dry, as you well know now, as you learned here on the opening drive this week. That's probably, I think that's the best thing I've learned this week, by the way, is dry cleaning is like they immerse it in some chemical. It's really not dry. But there's got to be one, doesn't there?
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
All right.
If he's done it that many times, I'm sure.
I just...
There's got to be one dog that'll be like,
yeah.
Got too excited.
All right, we're going to talk a little about hoops coming up in the next hour at some point. Got a sweet deal for you on tickets, and I'm told that Carlton Bragg and Jaquan Lyle's going to be here. So that's what I'm told. By the way, we got a sweet deal on tickets. 2 tickets for the price of 1 for all 18 home games. Stay tuned for that. Tis your opening drive. Alden's producing on ProView Networks. That is our visual medium. We're on television.
20.
JJ's really on television. JJ's going to be a TV star. You see his new Freshie haircut?
Good.
Not only is he wearing points, he's got the new Freshie
Barber.
going. Working on makeup.
10.
It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Join 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports.
The world-famous Laguna Burger is beautifully handcrafted. A burger that's created from certified Angus beef, sinfully cooked to juicy perfection, and garnished with New Mexico's Hatch green chili. Tempt your taste buds with mouth-watering fresh ingredients.
Cut! We're gonna need another Laguna Burger. Try the irresistible, world-famous Laguna Burger. Visit thelagunaburger.com. It's fresh with a kick. Take 32.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? 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 Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club or DreamstyleRemodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Local Union 412. Find a career with benefits and not just a job at UA Local 412 Training Center. We are looking for plumbers, pipe fitters, welders, and HVAC tech apprentices and journeymen. Call 505-256-9257. Local Union 412.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green.
And keep the community green as well.
Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment.
You trash it,
we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
Pitt against Eastern New Mexico. We got a sweet deal for you, and we got a bunch of stuff for you today. It's the opening drive. Jeff Siembieda, JJ Buck, Hoser, and Alden, and we got a full studio. Probably can't fit many more. Well, we could fit plenty more in here. Jaquan Lyle, Carlton Bragger with us this morning live in studio to talk global basketball, and we'll tell you about the sweet deal as well. Good morning, fellas. How you living?
Good. About yourself?
Well, appreciate you getting up. I know it's early. What time do you guys practice? What times practice on a regular basis?
Person on a regular basis will probably be in the afternoon.
Right.
But we'll have workouts in the morning. We have like a morning block from 8 to 10. So
a normal day, you're rolling out of bed at when?
I'll probably say no later than 8:30, 8:45.
Oh, you're getting up early. And then so you guys go work out, and then you got class. And then you guys go back and practice. And then you got to go do homework and study, and the life of student athlete's so easy and glamorous, isn't it?
Just do it right back over the next day.
That's right. That's right. You know what though? It could be a whole lot worse, couldn't it?
I know. Yeah.
And I appreciate you guys coming in. Jeff Siembieda, JJ Buck, Hoser back there. Alden's producing for you. You guys didn't know you were gonna be on TV, did you?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. There's the camera. All right, so you guys got started. First off, let's start with you, Jaquan. And I think the biggest question everybody, and I know you hear it all the time, how you feeling? Because I know last year didn't happen for you as far as basketball. It happened for you as a man. It happened for you as a human, but it didn't happen for you basketball-wise with the injury early and a big injury and all the rehab. And I honestly, the first question I always hear is, how's Jaquan? And I guess I can't answer it. You can.
I feel pretty good. I would say I feel great. I'm in the best shape I've been in a very long time, mentally and physically. This is the best I've felt since I've been in college. Finally feeling like myself again. Confidence on the court, and just, through the help of my teammates, God, and the training staff, I was able to bounce back from, a terrible injury.
You said the best shape of your life. Like, can something like that be a positive as you look at it a year later? Is there anything positive that comes from it?
For me, obviously, besides not playing during the season last year, I think everything was a positive. I grew so much off the court that, I think that's the biggest thing. I just took off and bettered myself off the court because I couldn't really do much on the court. Yeah. So just, trying to learn different schemes of defense, the offense, and just overall my mind, just preparing it for a whole season. It was big for me.
You two guys are elder statesmen when it comes to college basketball. It's the truth. These guys have been there, done that, been through a whole lot. So how do you take your experiences, start with you, Carlton, and then get your thoughts on this too, Jaquan, about coming in as a veteran, as someone that's been through it all? How do you turn that into a positive and make that impact on the court?
Well, where it goes for me, just being a leader, just leading by example, going through it, being a veteran, just absolutely just going out on the court and just actually doing it. Just being the leader is like the biggest thing of the whole thing.
I would kind of say the same thing. Just come in every day, knowing you're a leader. I think that's the biggest thing. My role is kind of different because I've always been a point guard, so I've always kind of been a leader. So it kind of wasn't a new step for me. But just as far as being one of the older guys, you just have so much more knowledge, and you just feel super old. And you just try to just give knowledge to the guys that were, super young.
Seeing a little gray in your beard now that I look at it. Yeah, you got the slab of bologna on the back of your head yet?
And one of my teammates was born in like 2000, which is like so weird. But you know what I'm saying? That's like he said, though. It's just being able to come in and being a leader every day.
That's Jaquan Lyle. He's in studio with Carlton Bragg as we're talking a little about basketball.
Well, do you guys notice a difference? Because you are going to be on the court with kids just out of high school, freshmen and sophomore. Do you guys just physically feel a difference where you guys are at right now? Just when you step on the court, like no one's going to push me around. Like I'm going to be that dude on the court.
I would say it's not more about talking, more so doing so. A lot of talking, been talked last year, but I just ready to go out there and show what we can do. It's going to be a very special year for sure.
Yeah, what's the difference? And probably, Carlton, that's for you because you didn't get to play last year, right? Last year at this time, it was the same feel. This is a really good team. We're going to be good. We're going to be really good. And I heard the same words, special, and obviously what happened. They're same rhetoric, but it does feel a little bit different. Why is it different?
Oh, it's a lot of different guys.
Yeah.
Different mindsets. I think everyone is committed to winning.
Yeah,
and that's the biggest part.
Carlton, I watched you a lot last year, and I watched your demeanor in the post games a lot, and I thought you were so solid in good times and bad times. I mean, it's easy to be in a great mood and base the music, so to speak, when you win. I love the way you handle it when you didn't win, and I didn't know you 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You went to Kansas, you were at Arizona State, and some people know your story, some people don't. How has that whole thing affected you, not as a basketball player, but as a man, as you mature? Because everybody says, and this is the truth, your college years are when you really discover yourself and you grow up as a man. And I did, but not in the public light. You guys are doing it in the public light in Albuquerque, where you guys are the biggest thing going in sports. So I kind of wonder how you feel over your experiences over the last few years and all the stops have helped you mature.
What helped me mature was the adversity. Just me, just staying humble and just being myself and just keep my eye on the prize. Just me not giving up on myself. That's the support I have, and not just staying with basketball and school.
Is there a point where you say, you know what, maybe I'm not perfect? When I was 17, I left the house. I knew everything, man. I knew, and I didn't realize I didn't know everything until I found out I didn't know a damn thing, right? But you're at the top of the world, and you think, and we all got to get knocked down a peg. Was there a point for you where it's like, man, maybe I don't know everything. Maybe I do need to start listening, and maybe I'm not perfect.
Yes, I would say the summer of when I left Kansas, I had a lot to think about, and
right.
Life issues, but. I got back up and look where I am now.
Were there specific people in your life that helped you that you listened to?
Michael Graves, that's one of the biggest mentors who helped me through this whole process as well.
Yeah. Carlton Bragg's in studio along with Jaquan Lyle. We're talking Lobo basketball here on the opening drive.
And speaking of that, there's transfers in this game of college basketball, and you guys have experienced that. So when you bring in new players, what's the process like when you know, hey, guy's going through something, he decides this is where his next place is going to be, to get the transfers together, to get the incoming recruits? How do you guys build that chemistry in the offseason?
I would say it always goes about in the summer, just playing open gym, learning guys' personalities, the positions, how we play with each other. And then you just go from that. You build on that each and every day. You get better and better, and coming together. And I think just working hard is the biggest.
I got it. It's basketball. You guys are going at it. You guys got with the morning sessions. But what's the biggest competition off the basketball court?
Ooh.
Is it the ping pong table? Is it Fortnite? Like, what is the thing that has you guys competing the biggest off the court right now?
It get kind of hostile in 2K.
Okay.
Very hostile.
I'm the best, though.
Are you the best?
I'm the best. I'm the best.
Yeah.
I'm the best for sure.
Yeah. Hey, Jaquan, a little bit of a role. You just talked about how you've always been a point guard and a leader, and it looks like you're going to play a lot more off the ball now. And JJ's maybe going to have the ball a lot more. And I know roles will define over the next month, but are you getting more and more comfortable with the role off the ball?
Yeah, I'm happy to be off the ball. I don't want to be I don't want to be on the ball. I don't want to be a point guard because I don't think that's what I play at the next level. So
right.
I feel like I'll be more of a combo guard, play off the ball. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes bring the ball up in certain situations. And so, fully confident in JJ, Drew, Keith, Zane, or whatever point guard we have in at the time because, they're all great players.
You said something, you said at the next level, and I think you always got to be thinking about that. And this is really for both of you because I think both of you plan on playing at the next level. How do you balance your thoughts about playing at the next level with what you're doing now and knowing how important Lobo basketball is for this community? And obviously, it's your coach's livelihood, it's your legacies. How do you balance importance and what really is priority?
I would say for us, it's called discipline. What's before, you can't. So before the season, you can't have the future before the season. So it's based off the season. So you put out your all in season, then you do the outcome for that.
So essentially, there is no next level if there isn't a now.
Yes.
Right? And so you focus on now because you've probably seen a lot of guys go to the next level that maybe weren't like I always think of Cam Bairstow, and I don't know if do you guys know him at all?
Yeah.
Right. There was when he was sitting here his junior year, he wasn't thinking next level. Do you think he was, Chelsea? Right. I mean, he maybe playing overseas, and all of a sudden the guy became a first-round draft pick, or second-round draft pick.
Well, you just thought his freshman season, you wonder if he was going to get off the bench because he weighed like 70 pounds.
Seriously. Seriously. And then the guy would go lift after every game. You guys, we're going to keep you here for a few more minutes. We're talking a little basketball. I'm going to tell you about a sweet deal that you're going to want because we got men's season basketball tickets 2 for 1. Every home game, all 18 of them, are going to go on sale at 9 o'clock on our website, sportsanimalabq.com. It's a savings of more than $300. The women's tickets 2 for 1 for every home game as well. They've got 19 of them, so you get tickets for an average of less than $3 a game on the women's side. I'll get you all the details when we come back and continue our conversation. Carlton Bragg, Jaquan Lyle are with us. We're talking Lobo basketball on the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
The Liscone family has been growing and crafting
Sports
wine
Animal
in
time
New
is
Mexico
now
since
8:11 time.
1981. Formerly known as St. Clair Winery, we're going back to our roots and honoring our founders, Danielle and Hervé Liscome. Today, our D.H. Liscome Winery and Bistro locations continue to deliver the exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect from the Liscome family. Visit us and enjoy a culmination of our 6th-generation winemaking legacy and unique, perfectly paired foods. D.H. Liscome Winery and Bistro.
At New Mexico Highlands University, you're more than a student, you're family. Whether you're taking courses in Las Vegas, Santa Fe, Rio Rancho, Albuquerque, or Farmington, you'll get that one-on-one attention to inspire you to reach your goals. Let New Mexico Highlands help take your passion and accelerate it into a career and fulfilling life path. Find out why New Mexico Highlands is the right choice for you. Log on to NewMexicoHighlands.com today.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, give Nathan Smith at Realty Executives Advantage a call. With over 18 years of real estate experience and nearly $1 billion of sales, leases, and evaluation.
Open up against Eastern New Mexico in what should be a really, really fun season. Jaquan Lyle, Carlton Bragger in studio. It's the opening drive. Jeff Siembieda, JJ Buck. I got an email for you guys. A guy named Mean Machine. He asked Jeff, ask these guys if Lobel basketball's roster is as deep and talented as we keep hearing it is. I don't think those guys are necessarily guaranteed to see the floor much this season. What did they think about sitting on the bench? I'm thinking you two guys are probably going to play. But that's just me. But maybe he knows something, man. I don't know. I don't know who Mean Machine is. Maybe it's a coach trying to motivate you. Are you guys as deep and talented as we keep hearing?
I would say yes. We are talented as they say we are, but I think more so it's about our defense. That's going to separate us from a lot of teams, and they're definitely from last year.
My bad. I think the biggest difference is that we have like 5 point guards now.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't last year we didn't really have that many point guards. So like now we have like 5 point guards, and I think like that's the biggest difference in high level. You know what I'm saying? High level.
Well, hopefully you guys can get off the bench and get some playing time. So you've been here. Point guard thing's been really interesting, right? Because it's really been a rotation. And I've said this. I've watched Lobel basketball. I've been here for a long time now. And I think the key, when they've been really successful, they've had steady point guards. Doris Gary was a 4-year starter. Hugh Greenwood was a 4-year starter. I know he played off the ball his last year. And now we've had 2 guys each, and then they're out for the last 3 years, right? It's like with these 2, but they're both gone. Now it's these 2, but they're both gone. And these 2. I firmly believe, and you being a point guard for the majority of your career, that to have a floor general and a steadying force at floor general is a big deal.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a big deal on the court because that's the coach on the court. They make all the calls, and like I said, like when you're the point guard, you're like kind of like forced into like a leadership role, and it's just how you respond to that role and how you go about it. But like I said, I think like the biggest thing with us like going into this year is just how deep we are at the 1 and 2 spots this year is crazy to think about.
We were talking with Coach Ware the other day, and he said there's no doubt that there are multiple all-conference offensive players on this team. But as you mentioned, Carlton, it's about the defense. So how do you guys lock in on that side? How do you make that impactful?
Well, you commit on defense, and then your defense becomes your offense in transition, and that's how we're going to score.
Defense will lead to points.
Yeah.
Yes.
Simple as that.
Stop the ball, get in transition, score the basketball.
Sounds like that's what the coach wrote on the whiteboard, man. That's very concise. That's very concise. Hey, you guys both played at big schools, and we hear all the time about the Mountain West. Carlton, you were at Kansas and briefly at Arizona State. Jaquan, you were at Ohio State. You guys, now you haven't played, but you've watched it really closely for 2 years. You went through this. I'm going to tell you, I think Utah State's really good. San Diego State tends to put out pretty good players every single year. UNLV always has talent. The best you can, and I'm not going to sit here and say every night it is the Big 10 or the Big 12 or whatever, but how's the competition been compared to what you thought it was going to be as you came into this league?
I would say it was challenging, especially for me coming from a year off.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I had my difficulties, but at the end of the day, you just got to keep working hard and try to outwork the competition.
Is there a big drop-off? Because, I watch guys all over the league now. I mean, I'm looking at who just got paid by the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George came out of the Mountain West Conference, right? We were talking last year, the stars that were in the finals, right? It was Toronto and
Pascal Siakam, New Mexico
Pascal
State.
Siakam from New Mexico State, Steph Curry from Davidson. You don't have to go to Kansas or Ohio State, A, to be found, and B, to be a star at the next level.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that 100%. I think in the Power 5 conferences, I think you just see more players that you know of, and I think the Mountain West still has great players. It's just like they're kind of more like low key, and like you said, like sleepers like Kawhi Leonard, sleepers like Paul George, who turned out to be one of the highest paid players to play basketball this year and contending to win a championship this year. So I don't think it's a big drop off. I think it's just names, like higher names go to the McDonald's All-Americans, go to the Power Fives, and you know what I'm saying, the Mountain West get great talent, but they don't just have the name.
Yeah, those guys are doing all right.
Yeah.
They're doing all right.
Jaquan, what's fair expectations for you coming off the red shirt, the injury? What are you putting on yourself this season?
I literally have no idea. I just take it day by day. I think at Ohio State, I was just always, like Carlton said, I was always thinking about the future. Like, this day is going to affect 4 years from now, when in reality, I'm not taking care of my business that day. So I just go in every day, live every day in the moment, take every day one day at a time, and worry about the next day whenever it comes.
So was there something that made you, that clicked, that changed your mind? As I was having this conversation with my 13-year-old daughter the other day, and she's 13, she's in 8th grade. She's like, Dad, Maddie's like, everything is going to affect college. I want to get into a good college. I only got a 95 on my math test, and I really screwed up. And my daughter's like, Dad, I don't want to live like that. I want to enjoy every day. And I'm like, yeah, no, you're on the right path. So I mean, I heard that in a different way. Was there something that clicked? No, seriously, 95, I screwed up. Was there something, right? But was there something that clicked for you that said, no, every single thing I do isn't going to affect the future?
I think what Carlton said, going through adversity. When you hit adversity like so many times, like you realize that like it doesn't truly affect your future. It only truly affects that day, and how you respond to it is on you.
Boom.
Yeah. So that's the biggest thing.
Well, the biggest thing, you can't stress on what happened. You can't control what happened. You know what you can control? How you react to it. You can control what happens next. You can't control what just happened.
Agreed.
And I think it's one of the biggest lessons of growing up, right?
Yeah.
You think you control everything until you don't, and stuff happens. All right, we got an exciting schedule. You guys like the schedule? You guys are going to Brooklyn. You're going to spend some time there. You open up in that tournament against a team that was in the Final Four last year, and that'll be a high-profile game. You like the schedule?
I would say I like it, yes. We got a lot to prove. I think so, and we ready to go crazy.
I like the schedule a lot too. Especially I like it, like you said, the New York games, and then those the games, Grand Canyon and New Mexico State back to back at home. Those would be huge in non-conference. New Mexico State on the road, that would be huge non-conference. And then when conference starts, I'm happy that we have Utah State the last game though.
Yeah, I'll bet. I got to believe for you, you just want to play, right? This is kind of your deal. A year ago, you set out a year. You've been two. Like you just got to be Jones. Pickup games are great, and open gym's great. I got to believe you just want to get out there under the lights again.
Yeah, I just can't wait. As I said, I just take every day, day by day, and just whenever the time comes, hope I'm ready for it. I'm super excited, super anxious to get back out there. Super anxious, but like I said, I just take it day by day, and November 6th,
I think
it'll be here soon.
My daughter, when she was 3, she said, Dad, I'm anxious. You know what anxious is? I looked at her. It was before her first soccer game. Dad, when you're excited but you're nervous, that means you're anxious, and I'm anxious, right? And then, I learned it from my then 3-year-old. Jaquan Lyle and Carlton Bragg in studio, just a few more minutes.
All right, who's going to pop? Zay Martin's going to hit the court. People are going to see him for the first time. Some of the newcomers. What are people going to expect of the guys that they get to see for the first time this year?
I would say with JJ, you're going to see some extreme passing, extreme assists.
Nice.
Zane, you going to he's one of a kind. He's
in what way?
Offensive.
Yeah.
He can score the ball he's like a Harden. But, I don't know.
That's awesome. No, that's good. You know, we get the question all the time, are there enough balls to go around to keep everybody happy? Everybody wants theirs. Everybody wants to eat, right? And I say it always works out. It always does. And I sit here every year in November and October, there's not enough balls. And then we sit there in January, well, who's going to score? Well, wait a minute. What happened in these last 2 months? How did we get here? It feels like we're not going to have a problem finding who's going to score. Are there enough balls to go around?
I mean, if anybody comes to any of our practices, like, you'll see the ball, like, going all over the court. Like, that's what I say. Like, the good thing with having so many point guards, like, everybody's aware. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, can make plays. And I think, like, that's the biggest thing. Like, I don't think being enough balls, I don't think that'll even be a problem for us.
Yeah, well, we're going to try to get people out there. And one of the things I got to believe, one of the reasons you guys both came here is you love green chili before. Sure you did. And the pit, right? I mean, the pit's a draw. I don't know, what specifically brought both of you guys to this program?
I would say the pit definitely put the icing on top.
Did it really?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. I got to believe it was coaching staff and relationships, but yeah. I mean, what brought you here?
I would say coaching staff and relationships, and also, like, a big thing with me, like, with the whole transfer process was trying to find somewhere where I could, like, go somewhere and be a part of something special.
Yeah.
Not just come in and be like another player, like, in the mix, and, you know what I'm saying, just sitting on his way after. I want to be some part of something special, and, you know what I'm saying, with Coach Weir coming, it was a chance, you know what I'm saying, with a new coach to get a school back to the NCAA tournament, and, you know what I'm saying, back on the winning side of things, and I think that was the biggest thing for me.
Do you feel like it's special?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely feel like it's special. But like you said, everybody said that last year too.
Yeah, that's cool. Jaquan Lyle and Carlton Bragg. Well, here's what we want to do now. We want to make sure people fill that place. And so here's our sweet deal for you today, and it goes live on our website, sportsanimalabq.com, 9 o'clock in the morning. You click on the sweet deal icon at sportsanimalabq.com, and we've got 2-for-1 Global basketball tickets. Men's tickets are on sale, 2 for the price of 1 to every one of the 18 home games. It's a savings for you of more than $300. The women's tickets are on sale, 2 for the price of 1 to every home game. They've got 19 of them. That deal gives you tickets for an average of less than $3 a game. You can buy the deal 9 o'clock in the morning. You'll print the voucher that you get and then take it to the ticket office starting October 14th to redeem your tickets. So again, Lobo basketball tickets are our sweet deal. Live on our website, 9 a.m., sportsanimalabq.com. Click on the sweet deal icon, and this is your opportunity to go if you've been on the fence. This should push you over the fence. And these two young men who, if they didn't push you over, I don't know what's going to. You're not Lobo basketball fans, and that's cool. You go do your thing. But no, fellas, appreciate it. Come by anytime, and thanks for getting up. I know it's early. We get it. We do it every day, but we appreciate you doing it. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay healthy. Both of you, and best of luck this season.
Thank you.
Carlton Bragg, Jaquan Lyle, Lobo basketball. All right, we'll come back and open it up to you, Matt Malloy, Nick Nee, because Matt Malloy hadn't done this in about 2 years. Nick Nee is going to do it at 9 o'clock this morning. We'll talk some golf. On the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Sports Animal time is now 8:27, and here's another look, or your final look, at Friday's commute. We have one accident right now, eastbound I-40 approaching the interchange. That is blocking your right lane. And the other thing to worry about is the traffic lights are flashing red at LED and Yale. Treat that like a four-way stop if you happen to come to that intersection. This report is also sponsored by Lowe's. Do it right to save 5% every day by shopping at Lowe's. In-store or online, save 5% on eligible purchases just by using your Lowe's Advantage card. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. Subject to credit approval. Cannot be combined with other credit offers. Exclusions apply. See store for details. U.S. only. And if you see an accident, always make sure and call us on the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center at I-25 and Comanche. I'm Josue with Sports Animal Traffic.
The Jim Rome Show.
If I'm a player in Nevada, that's tough. You lose a guy that you love. Alfred is not Eric Musselman. Not as good a coach, not as good a guy, and they're not going to like playing for him as much, I hate to say.
Weekdays at 10, the Sports Animal.
A better life with Dr. Sanjay Gupta.
Sometimes a number is just a number, but other times it can tell you a whole lot more. I'm Dr. Sanjay Gupta, CNN's chief medical correspondent. When people get their blood pressure taken, they tend to focus on the top number, sometimes ignoring the bottom number. But new research published in the New England Journal of Medicine serves as a reminder that both numbers really are important when it comes to measuring your risk of having a heart attack or a stroke. The top number is your systolic, when your heart pumps out blood. The bottom number is your diastolic, when blood is flowing back into your heart. Normal blood pressure is less than 120/80. Anything over that is considered too high. There are different medications that can have a greater impact on one number versus the other. But of course, the best thing you can do is to eat healthy, get plenty of exercise, only drink in moderation, and never smoke. That stuff really does work. I'm Dr. Sanjay Gupta, helping you live a better life.
It's Mattress Firm's Save Big Sale. Save up to $400. Plus, get 0% APR for 6 years, 0 down, and 0 due at signing. It's as easy as sign, save, sleep. And get a free adjustable base with any purchase of $699. Don't wait, your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm. Offer valid with qualifying purchase. Restrictions apply. Call 1-866-780-6220 for credit costs and terms. For new accounts, purchase APR is 29.99%. Subject to credit approval, valid at participating locations only. For offer details, visit mattressfirm.com/sale.
This morning you're up early because you're at the DMV. So many people, it takes so much time. Do you have the right form? Are you in the right line? Your number E42, right after C23. This is confusing when your morning is hell. Just go to Taco Bell.
When you've had a morning, let us make you breakfast. Like Taco Bell's Breakfast Crunch Wrap. Everything you love about breakfast, wrapped up and grilled to go. At participating locations during breakfast hours.
Breakfast burritos at Blake's Lottaburger? Freshly cracked eggs, exclusive chili sauces, applewood smoked bacon, and golden hash browns are just some of the ingredients. Take a big bite out of your breakfast appetite by starting your morning with the Blake's Lottaburger Breakfast Burrito.
For years, Ben Lucero and Indigo Mortgage has been telling you when you need a mortgage loan, shop around even if it means you get an offer from the competition. Michael Carlisle here. A recent study shows first-time home buyers are the most likely to shop around, but they rely heavily on big internet lenders. That's a bad move because those internet lenders are notorious for taking advantage of first-time home buyers and anyone looking for a loan who isn't getting multiple offers. If you shop around, you're likely to save thousands of dollars in unnecessary points and fees. Just recently, Indigo Mortgage has heard from 5 different borrowers who got hooked up with that lender that rhymes with pocket. In all 5 cases, Indigo Mortgage was able to get a rate a quarter to a half point lower and saved up to $4,000 in fees. When you shop, make sure you do it with a local lender you can trust. That's Indigo Mortgage. Call them at 836-5700 or visit them at indigomortgage.net. Nobody cares more about your mortgage loan than Ben Lucero and his team at Indigo Mortgage, 836-5700.
NMLS 188348.
The Isley Brothers, You Make Me Want to Shout 60th Anniversary Tour. Saturday, October 12th, the all-new Isleta Casino Showroom. Reserve seats on sale now at the Isleta Casino box office or isleta.com.
At Roto-Rooter, we know you expect things to be right. Water faucets should flow, toilets should flush, drains should drain. But when the water isn't flowing, the toilets aren't and the drains aren't draining, call Roto-Rooter and we will make things right.
You have to be up in 5 hours. 2 hours. 6 minutes, and you haven't slept a wink. ZzzQuil Pure Z's is a drug-free blend of botanicals with an optimal dose of melatonin, so you can fall asleep naturally and wake with no next-day grogginess. So tonight, try new ZzzQuil Pure Z's from the sleep experts at Vicks ZzzQuil.
At Aaron's, we believe good people are all around us. In fact, you hear it on the news all the time.
Window washers dressed as superheroes spread joy at a children's hospital.
That's why Aaron's approves good people other stores won't. Your credit isn't the best? That's fine. Need more time to pay? Let's work it out. Want hundreds of options from top brands? Just lease with Aaron's. We even deliver it to you for free. Because good people always deserve better. Aaron's. Easy, beautiful, affordable.
The Dan Patrick Show, today at 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
You mean you weren't going to hoe when they were here? That'd have been cool if they hoed, huh?
That would have been cool.
Alden, you got a hoe with you?
You got your funky bus fare.
Oh!
What is Alden doing over there? Like, oh boy, he was getting down. He was getting down.
National Taco Day.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, hope you enjoyed the conversation with Jaquan Lyle and Carlin Burke. That's kind of a rare opportunity right there. And they were actually, you came and said they look kind of a little sleepy. Maybe they don't want to be here. I thought they were great.
Good.
I thought they were incredibly engaging. And
it's nice when you can get them in just a little laid-back situation, not always just on the phone, X's and O's questioning this or that. Just more things are changing because when I was bringing up just the elder statesman and the physicality, like Carlin Bragg's turning 24 in December.
Yeah.
Like these dudes are men on the court. And just the experience, everything they've gone through on and off the court. Now they just all have to focus that into the season.
And that's why I asked him the question about growing up and maturing. Right, Carlin's been through a lot. And I always try to put myself in the shoes of when I was 18, 19, 21 years old. And the mistakes I made, and nobody got to see him because I wasn't out in the front. And look, everybody makes mistakes and you mature. And that's why I asked him the question the way I did. Is there a point you realize, man, I don't know everything? Because I know we all thought we know everything until we realize we don't know anything.
It's fair because these guys aren't here because the pit's awesome.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. And these guys played it at some pretty big places. And that's why I wanted to also get the perspective, about what's going on down here. Because we made the point quite a bit during the playoffs. Guys that were left, look at the superstars in the playoffs. Toronto's 2 superstars went to San Diego State and New Mexico State. If you looked at what was going on with Golden State, it was Steph Curry from Davidson, right? I know KD went to Texas, but then he got hurt. Michigan State with Draymond. But, yeah, if you can play, they'll find you. If you can play, they'll find you. Jason, good morning. You're on the Quan's Auto Care Hotline. How you doing, Jason?
What's going on, guys? I'm going to slow my calls down because I'm a pretty manic Timothy Bellett's caller. Your guy that takes calls says I'm definitely in the top 5 unique. Did that California governor pass that law perfect to where nobody else can, and he can get all the blue-chip All-American high school kids signed right after the football season right now?
How do you figure that?
Or
how do you think?
Did he time that perfect? Because don't you have to sign your letters of intent right after the football season? Because I didn't sign for my letter of intent to go somewhere big because I wanted to play baseball. I was too skinny. I was a wide receiver. I led the state, but I wanted to play baseball.
Yeah, but Jason, the law doesn't.
Letters of intent.
The law doesn't go into effect until 2023.
What's that?
The law doesn't go into effect until 2023. So it's given
So
all these other.
Pass it?
Well, it's passed, but it doesn't go into effect until 2023. So like right.
Okay. I thought he beat everybody to the punch.
No, it's like Senator Mark Moores in New Mexico introduced a bill yesterday that's going to be in legislation next year for New Mexico to do something similar. You got states everywhere trying to play catch up now. But there's time.
So we did good on jumping on it right away, right?
Yeah. Well, Mark Moores, if you're on that side of that issue, Mark.
Right now, couldn't we pass that bill and then Ford gives our quarterback $1 million to do a commercial? I know when I worked for the Dukes in the locker rooms, all the Dominicans flew to L.A. and Raul Mondesi, Kareem Garcia, they all made $750,000 to do a commercial for L.A.
Okay.
And we were trying to get Kareem Garcia. He was our golf buddy. He was 19 years old, and we golfed with him and played video games with him because everyone hated him. They hate those 19-year-olds. I had the visiting team locker room, and all the 19-year-olds, they wouldn't even talk to him because they knew they were going to get the call any day. You had 35-year-old guys that were never going to make it.
Yeah.
But we were trying to get him to buy a house in Tanawan because he was our little buddy. He was, 19 years old.
All right.
And do we know where Kareem Garcia is or Raul Mondesi? Are they just done?
Oh, they're retired. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're.
Raul Mondesi had the best arm in baseball, and Fred Clare traded him away.
One of the best.
You know what I mean? That he had to be getting paid under the table from the Expos. They never gave Pedro Martinez a start for the Dodgers. I don't know how they never gave him a start.
Where are we going?
And then our Christian, who's that reliever that played for the Dukes in '90 when they won both halves, and he was the reliever, and he went on to New York?
John Wetland.
To close it. Wetland. Yeah. Wetland was a Calvary Chapel, a house in the Sandia Mountains, and they traded him away.
He also just
You know
got
what I mean?
recently indicted on, was child pornography or what in Texas? Remember he got just arrested earlier this year? Oh.
Who?
John Wetland.
Wetland?
Yeah, look it up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
For a boy, well, he was an incredible kid. I put 11 years down in that visiting locker room. So now that we have all these, we get these guys doing commercials for millions and millions of dollars, and they could practically save all our sports we just lost, right?
I just don't think there's going to be millions of dollars in it, Jason. I think you're talking a lot less money. I think you're talking probably about 2%, 1 to 2% of the athletes who are going to be able to, capitalize on their likeness. I just don't think it's going to be as rampant as something like that.
But if I'm the starting quarterback at UNM and my last name is Sierra, I'm Jason Sierra, and I'm the starting quarterback at UNM, and you're selling my jersey, number 7, let's say, it says Sierra on the back of it. Am I getting a cut of that?
I believe then you're getting a cut. Yeah, I believe then you're getting a piece of that. That's the way I understand it.
And then everybody's saying that we're going to ruin their amateur eligibility. So you've got a running back that stays one more year so we can get to a bowl game at UNM. Okay, he's from the South Valley. Let's say whatever nationality kid he is. I don't want to get racial.
Yeah, that's fine.
But the kid's going to risk it. Instead of signing for $1 million and his wife, like Shaq and all these athletes on TV, that's why I'm such a screwed-up athlete, because I didn't sign the $1 million contract, and I can't say, oh, my mom grew up in this shack in the North Valley, and now she lives in Beverly Hills because I made it. You know what I mean? You see all these athletes on TV. My mom grew up in the hood.
Right.
I just now this kid risks it. He blows a knee, and now he's coaching football at Valley High School.
That's probably right.
Making $12,000 a year.
Yeah,
how can people say that these kids aren't risking their lives?
They are.
And when you play college football, you're risking your life. So why not have these kids, get paid so at least they can get their mom? Remember Inca Dari?
Jason, I got to hit the break. But I do remember Inca Dari. No, it's a good side.
And he goes, let me say something real quick. He said I know I'm not ready for the NBA, but my mom and family in Africa are starving to death. I have to sign for $1 million.
Yeah, I remember it.
And he only played 4 years. But that's what I'm saying. A kid from the South Valley or a kid that risks one more year to play, just like Jerry Maguire.
Yes.
Show me the money. He risked it to just like if I was the Dallas
Jason,
Cowboys quarterback, I wouldn't play another game.
All right, I got to hit it, but you're right. All right, see you. There's always a risk. And these guys, this is pay to play, JJB, and we'll hit the break, is a misnomer. This is guys who have this unique whatever, and ladies that can capitalize on their likeness. I believe the jersey sale is part of it, right? That they'll get compensated a piece of if their jerseys sell, and then for their likeness, if their likeness is helps selling real estate or a car dealership or a restaurant or something like that, right? They can get compensated. That's how this will go, and it's not coming from the universities. It's the opening drive. We'll get back on track on 95.9 FM and AM 670 Sports Animal.
The world-famous Laguna Burger is beautifully handcrafted. A burger that's created from certified Angus beef, sinfully cooked to juicy perfection, and garnished with New Mexico's Hatch green chili. Tempt your taste buds with mouth-watering fresh ingredients.
Cut! We're gonna need another Laguna Burger. Try the irresistible, world-famous Laguna Burger. Visit thelagunaburger.com. It's fresh with a kick. Take 32.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club or DreamstyleRemodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Local Union 412. Find a career with benefits, not just a job, at UA Local 412 Training Center. We are looking for plumbers, pipe fitters, welders, and HVAC tech apprentices and journeymen. Call 505-256-9257. Local Union 412.
Compaction wants to help you keep your green
and keep the community green as well.
Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment.
You trash it,
we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
The Lascombe family has been growing and crafting wine in New Mexico since 1981. Formerly known as St. Clair Winery, we're going back to our roots and honoring our founders, Danielle and Hervé Lascombe. Today, our D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro locations continue to deliver the exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect from the Lascombe family. Visit us and enjoy a culmination of our 6th-generation winemaking legacy and unique, perfectly paired foods. D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro.
At New Mexico Highlands University, you're more than a student, you're family. Whether you're taking courses in Las Vegas, Santa Fe, Rio Rancho, Albuquerque, or Farmington, you'll get that one-on-one attention to inspire you to reach your goals. Let New Mexico Highlands help take your passion and accelerate it into a career and fulfilling life path. Find out why New Mexico Highlands is the right choice for you. Log on to NewMexicoHighlands.com today.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of Provia Sports Network.
Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rawlins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
My social media feed. I am so like, I don't hate the Seahawks. I actually kind of like them, but I don't need that crap today. Opening drive, Jeff, JJ, and Ozo.
It could be worse.
Really?
You could have no hope until Flacco is your quarterback.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're
right.
right.
All right.
You're all right.
It's always worse for somebody else.
All right, so we just talked about, I don't even know what the hell the last segment was. Now we're talking hockey, Lobo hockey. Like, who's producing my show today? Is it you?
No one is.
Who's producing your
free-for-all?
Who's producing your show today?
But it gets the people going.
Hello, Josh. How are you?
What's up, man?
What's going on, Jeff and JJ? How you guys doing this morning?
How you living?
Yeah, I'm doing great. So, like I said, my name is Josh. I'm from the Lobo Hockey Network. Just trying to get everybody hyped for game day today.
Lobo Hockey Network?
Yeah, the Lobo hockey team returns to action today against the University of Colorado. Colorado Springs, the Mountain Lions are in town. You guys could check it out on the Lobo Hockey Network. But, if you guys are looking for something to do, this is, especially with the balloons being canceled and all, this is something for family night. This is something you want to check out.
Where and when?
Well, both games, tonight and tomorrow night, will be at the Outpost Arena, the newly renovated Outpost Arena where the Ice Wolves play. 8 o'clock p.m. is when the puck drops. You can catch us also on the Lobo Hockey Network on YouTube. If you can't make the game or you can't make it out there, we'll have the broadcast for you. Myself and Adam will bring you the live play-by-play.
How's the season gone so far?
They're a little off to a rough start. They're 0-2.
Okay.
But, the season's young. Like I said, they got the Mountain Lions coming in from Colorado Springs, and this is a nationally ranked team. I believe the Mountain Lions are in 8th or 9th in the Pacific Division right now. And the Lobos, they're young. They got 8-9 freshmen on the team right now. They're looking good, though. I mean, this is a young squad that's ready to make another run for the national tournament. For many of you that don't know, the Lobo hockey team made national tournament 2 years ago.
That's right.
Defeated Michigan State in Central Florida. Unfortunately, lost to Quinnipiac, but Grant Harvey, the head coach, knows what he's doing, and for $6, you can't go wrong watching some Lobo hockey.
Beautiful, beautiful arena. Get out there. All right, Josh, keep us up to date, and don't be a stranger, okay?
All right, you guys take care. Thanks, JJ. Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, Josh. So Lobo hockey tonight, 8 o'clock, Outpost, $6. Hello, Larry. That used to be a show. What's up?
Hey, Jeff. Hey, JJ. Just quick hit before the hour. I don't want to run long and you have to cut me off. But number one, congratulations on the new naming partner for the bowl.
Thank you.
Great work. Great job. Building that from just a ground zero type thing. And I don't know what I did, but somehow I'm special now. I got followed by Hoser on Twitter now, so I'm gonna have to track him down and get get an autograph or ask for a picture with him or something.
That won't be hard. You have access at Lobo games. You can find him.
And I'm a Cowboy fan too, by the way, Hoser. So maybe that's what it was. I don't know, but Lobos, I think they get it done on the road tonight. They rally, they rebound, and just excited. And the guy that just called, awesome. It's great to have entertainment options that are sports, that are inexpensive. That's what this city needs.
30.
I mean, that's what we got at Lobo football too. So it's just awesome.
Right,
your
Larry.
bowl game, hockey, just all
20.
Lots of good things.
Come together as a community and get this thing going.
All right, enjoy the weekend, Larry. Thanks.
All right, thanks, guys.
Nick Nee, when we return, you need to learn how to play golf. He'll teach you in a 8-10 radio segment. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Scott Hansen with NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Week 5 kicked off Thursday night with a matchup of 2 3-1 teams. The Los Angeles Rams looking to avoid their second loss in 5 days, traveling to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. Rams trailing 30-29 with 11 seconds remaining. Greg Zuerlein with a chance to win the game on a 44-yard field goal.
Zuerlein almost always money. It's up, and it's no good!
Seahawks improved to 4-1 with a 30-29 divisional win over the Rams. Meanwhile, Vikings wideout Stephon Diggs was back at practice Thursday after sitting out Wednesday because he wasn't feeling well. Diggs has been vocal this week about his team's struggles in the passing game. NFL media insider Ian Rappaport reporting some of Diggs' Vikings teammates are wondering if he wants to remain in Minnesota. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Does your water stain and damage your fixtures? Does it smell or taste bad? Are you worried about what's in your water? Water quality should not be painful and worrisome. Get HydroCare water systems from Wave Home Solutions with the most advanced purification technologies. Call Wave Home Solutions today at 1-888-973-WAVE or go to wavecleanwater.com. HydroCare will eliminate limescale that causes hundreds of dollars in damage to pipes and appliances without using salt. Well water will no longer smell or stain your fixtures. City water will be purified of harmful chlorine, lead, arsenic, and chemicals. Wave Home Solutions provides the cleanest, healthiest water at every faucet. Satisfaction guaranteed. For more information, call 1-888-973-WAVE, 1-888-973-WAVE, or go to wavecleanwater.com. That's wavecleanwater.com.
Wave Home Solutions for a healthy, comfortable
4K a Day is back. Your chance to win big just by listening to us. Listen weekdays for the national keyword at 8 a.m., 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. When you hear it, text the keyword to 95819 and you could win $1,000. What can you do with the money? Anything you want. Message and data rates may apply. 4K a Day, sponsored locally by Fiesta Kia. A huge selection and a doggone great deal. Get ready to win on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
In most situations, it's easy to debate who is the greatest of all time. But when you need collision repair, there's only one clear GOAT. Quanz has won a Best of the City award for the past 6 years straight. Don't go to any collision repair shop. Go to the better collision repair shop at Quanz Auto Body. Our award-winning customer service and certified collision repair makes Quanz better than the competition. Make the better choice and visit Quanz Auto Body in Albuquerque and Rio Rancho.
You wouldn't settle when shopping for a home. Don't settle when shopping for your mortgage. If you've received a quote you aren't happy with, you don't need to go out of state for a second opinion. Kirtland Federal Credit Union is New Mexico's premier mortgage lender, offering more mortgage programs than any other local lender. And with Kirtland FCU, you'll never have to send a payment out of state. We're your local home loan lender. Head to kirtlandfcu.org/home loan and compare for yourself. Kirtland Federal Credit Union. We're more than military. We're for life. An equal housing lender. Approval based on creditworthiness and other factors. Membership eligibility applies. See your representative for complete details.
Hi, I'm Raymond Denon, Vice President of Optima Tax Relief. If you're in debt to the IRS, there's a lot you need to know. Starting with rule number 1, don't mess with the IRS. They can garnish your paycheck, levy your bank accounts, even take your home or business. That's all true. But it's also true that there's a way out. It's called the Fresh Start Initiative. It's one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you could save thousands, even tens of thousands. Nobody knows this program program like us, the experts at Optima Tax Relief. We have an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau, and we've resolved over $500 million in tax debt for our clients. We'll stand between you and the IRS and fight to get you the best deal possible. Don't mess with the IRS. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima.
He didn't answer.
Call
800-5.
He didn't answer.
9383. That's 800-517-9383. 800-517-9383.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Texting enrolls you into reoccurring automated text messages. Message and data rates may apply.
Come on, one more rep. You got this. 10. There it is. Nice work, man. You're a beast.
Thanks, man. I feel better than I have in years. And I got to tell you, taking Nugenix makes a huge difference for me.
Nugenix? That's the testosterone booster with TV ads with Frank Thomas. The big hurt, right?
Oh, yeah. This is a legit product. The key ingredient is Testofen, which helps boost free testosterone levels and increase lean muscle mass.
Well, it's clearly working for you. Hey, are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try for themselves?
Yeah, Nugenix is a great way to increase lean muscle and feel stronger with more energy and endurance.
Man, I need to get a complimentary bottle of Nugenix.
No problem. You just got to send them a text. Text TAP to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix, the #1 selling free testosterone booster at GNC. Nugenix samples are not available in stores, so text TAP to 42424 right now. Text TAP to 42424. That's TAP to 42424.
K240BL Albuquerque is 95.9 FM, 610 KNML Albuquerque, the sports animal.
Shriners Hospital for Children Open. They're in Las Vegas PGA Tour. Nick Taylor shot at 8 under yesterday, leading the tournament. One better than Brian Stewart, who was at -7. Phil Mickelson is in a group at minus. Where'd he go? He was just right there. What the hell happened to him? It was like there he is, -6. I will catch up with Nick Nee, or we are efforting Nick Nee. We didn't really get to react to because it's just taking a bizarre turn on us.
Roller coaster.
We had Jaquan Lyle and Carlton Bragg in studio, and I thought, first of all, that was a really, really cool opportunity, which we don't get all that often. And I thought they were terrific and candid and open, and they just talking about Louisville basketball season, why this is better. I thought the question, do you think you guys are going to be able to get on the floor, was funny. I thought the reaction to that was like, do you know who you're talking to?
Those dudes like,
do you know who I am?
There's a reason why we are representing the team.
Do you know who I am? Yeah, this isn't, what was it last year? It was Dane Kuiper and Anthony Mathis.
There's a reason why they're going to Mountain West Media Day.
That's right. That's it. Do you know who I am? I thought it was good. I enjoyed the conversation. I thought it was candid. I thought it was open. I don't know that we need to get much into X's and O's on these sorts of things, but I thought why they're here, who they are, how they've grown, I thought was good.
And those two guys, and that's, I liked Jaquan's answer because the expectations on him are going to be enormous. So I was like, how are you handling it? What are you expecting out of yourself? You had to sit there a year, and then right when you're ramping up, you're like, I'm ready, I'm eligible to play now after a redshirt season, you tear your Achilles. So 2 years away from competitive basketball, how is he going to handle it? What's he going to put on himself?
Yeah. All right, we'll talk more about that. Let's get to, I think in 8 minutes, you want to learn how to play golf. I think Nick Nee can give you a golf tip, and within 8 minutes on radio, maybe 6 now, you're going to learn how to play the game of golf. He's the head PGA professional out at the beautiful San Diego Golf Club. It's really that easy. Nick Nee joins us, right? It's that easzy just to learn the game?
That easy. Yeah. Quick couple tips, you're on your way.
Yeah, see? Just grab it and hit it. What else more? Yeah. And find the beer cart. What more do you want to know?
Find it, hit it again. Yeah. White on green. You got a white ball, play it on green grass, you play all day long.
Yeah, put it in a little hole. Although that hole's really little. How you living? You good?
I'm doing well. How are y'all doing today?
You sound like you're on the run. What do you got going?
I'm actually out walking 9 holes right now.
Are you really? Right in the middle?
Perfect out right now.
And we totally interrupted your round.
No, you didn't. I love talking to you guys.
Is it raining?
No, it's absolutely perfect. Low clouds.
Really?
Golf course a little wet, but hopefully the tip today I'll give you will help you in wet conditions.
How do you? All right, go ahead and let's start off with the tip. Give me a wet condition tip. Wear lots of socks.
Yeah, have an extra pair of shoes in your bag.
Exactly.
Other than equipment and kind of weatherproof stuff, umbrella and things, you got to take the necessity. When we get into these wet conditions, last thing we want to do is kind of catch more ground than ball. So take about a half club more. It might even be a full club more. One is the air is super thick right now. Two, everything's all carry. So with it being so wet, you got to take carry distance into effect. Grip up just a half inch on your golf club. It'll help you swing more inside to out, which will be more narrow. And then actually, this is the kind of perfect condition where the saying "thin to win" is okay. If we hit it a little thin, that's fine. We want that over catching them a little heavy. So grip up about a half inch on a golf club. Take about one more club. You'll be able to swing more inside to out and hit more shots a little bit. Not as thick. We'll catch the ball first.
So gripping up will basically give you more of an opportunity to not catch a bunch of wet ground and dig, and give you a cleaner strike on the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. It's almost similar to like a fairway bunker shot. You take one.
Looking for a key. You guys see one?
Don't want water or thick grass to come between golf ball and the club face. So grip up, catch more ball first, limit kind of that cushion of water and grass between the golf ball and the club face, to be able to hit more solid. Now, again, carry distance is huge. You got to make sure you take enough to carry it because you're not going to have rollout in these conditions.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. All right, that's good. Hey, I wanted your thoughts. Biokim, the golfer who got suspended for 3 years for the Korean Tour, it was in the backswing, and there was a patron who took pictures, click during the backswing, which is bad etiquette, and so the golfer flipped them the bird and got 3 years. Well, and while look, we don't need golfers out there flipping people off. 3 years seems mighty extreme, does it not?
No, it seems extremely excessive. I could see maybe 3 events. That's kind of obviously not going to get paid for any sort of tournament winnings, but 3 years that's a long time. I know we've all made a mistake somewhere down the road in our profession, and for someone to tell us, hey, you got 3 years for something that should be minimal, if not a warning and what have you, then it's excessive. I don't like it. I think it sends a bad message and sets a bad precedent because now we're taking those players that are playing for a livelihood, we're taking that away rather than maybe suspend him, maybe do some mentoring out of this, be a good teachable opportunity for him going forward. But to just slap a 3-year fine or suspension on him is absurd, in my opinion.
Yeah, I get it. You want to make a point, and I think your point's made, and nobody's going to flip anybody off anymore on the Korean Tour. But I think your point, three events, and he has no history of this. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's not even like what? It's absurd.
I agree. I think there's a lot of things that happen on the tour and whatnot that go unnoticed. And for something like this, yes, it's noticed, it's televised and what have you, and it's a big deal. But if you take a schooling situation or whatnot, we have these teachable moments for these people. And if with someone that doesn't have any history, it's a great time to teach them, hey, man, you're on a stage, you're on a platform. Let's make sure, whether it's through a coaching mentorship that the European Tour has or what have you, I think it's a great teachable moment. And instead of turning that negative into a positive, we just compounded 2 negatives, in my opinion.
Yeah, they got all Tiger's language when he was ripping things up.
Tiger.
Good thing he wasn't on the Korean Tour. You know what I'm saying? All right,
yeah, absolutely.
All right, go back to play. What do you got out at Siembieda?
We got October. We got that twilight. We bumped up to 1:00. We are running, if you head to the Balloon Fiesta this wonderful week, we are running a 2-for-1 Twilight special. So if you get out, get a coupon book, visit the Siembieda Resort and Casino booth at the Balloon Fiesta, or come by the Rio Grande's Arts and Crafts Festival here on property. Pick up a booklet. You'll get 2 Twilights for the price of 1. Wow. Come out and see us, bring a friend, and enjoy 1, balloons, and 2, get some golf out of it.
Yeah, no, that's spectacular. 798-3990 is the number.
Absolutely. Come see us, sandiegolf.com, Facebook, Instagram. Keep up to speed with us even through the winter.
And download the app.
I'm still waiting for Jeff to, bring me out there as a friend.
I've only been out there once this whole year, Nick. I really need to we'll figure this out. All right, go play, and then we'll do it next week. And I know we're going to wrap these up here pretty quick, but let's wrap them up next week. Have fun today. Enjoy the perfect conditions, and we'll talk to you next week.
Absolutely. JJ, Jeff, the invite's always open. You guys come out and see us. Come enjoy it. You certainly deserve it. And hope everyone else comes out.
JJ doesn't have time anymore in the afternoon. JJ's
I will
got no
make
more
time.
He's got his new haircut and
I will
his
make
new
time.
baby, and he's got no time. All right, man.
I'd love to see you guys out here.
Hit him straight, hit him far, hit him long. See you.
All right, thanks, gentlemen. Have a great week.
Nick Nees, the head golf professional, the PGA professional at the San Diego Golf Club. I mean, you don't have time for me.
I'm sure there's car seats for golf carts.
Not on those little, like on the golf boards.
So the baby in there, here's the bottle.
The board. You've been wanting to ride the board. Where are you going to put the kid? Right on your chest?
Yeah, one of those carriers.
I want to see that. Actually, I do want to see that. Hey, are you moving? Need to refinance? You need to meet the Kirtland Federal Credit Union home loan team. Kirtland Federal Credit Union is Albuquerque's premier mortgage lender for a reason. They'll start working with you even before your application, helping you prepare your credit and educate you about the home loan process so you can shop and buy with confidence. The Albuquerque housing market is hot right now, and mortgage rates are low. In fact, most homes are on the market less than a month. Getting pre-approved can give you that edge you need to get the home you want. Kirtland Federal Credit Union works with you to find the right program for your situation. With banks and online lenders, you're going to hear the hold music more than you'll hear a friendly voice. At Kirtland Federal Credit Union, you'll work with the same team throughout the process, so you always have a local expert to answer your questions. And speaking of local, you'll never mail in a mortgage payment out of state. At Kirtland Federal Credit Union, your loan is funded in Albuquerque, and the experts are all right here. Kirtland Federal Credit Union is the local lender with knowledge, experience, and heart. You're not going to settle when shopping for a home. Don't settle when shopping for a mortgage. Kirtland Federal Credit Union, they are more than military. They are for life. Kirtland Federal Credit Union is an equal housing lender, federally insured by the NCUA.
The world-famous Laguna Burger is beautifully handcrafted. A burger that's created from certified Angus beef, sinfully cooked to juicy perfection, and garnished with New Mexico's Hatch green chili. Tempt your taste buds with mouth-watering fresh ingredients.
Cut! We're gonna need another Laguna Burger. Try the irresistible, world-famous Laguna Burger. Visit thelagunaburger.com. It's fresh with a kick. Take 32.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? 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 Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 10,000 homeowners improved their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club or dreamstyleremodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Local Union 412. Find a career with benefits, not just a job, at UA Local 412 Training Center. We are looking for plumbers, pipe fitters, welders, and HVAC tech apprentices and journeymen. Call 505-256-9257. Local Union 412.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green.
And keep the community green as well.
Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment.
A little bit on your club, use a half club to a full club extra because there's going to be no run and actually spin to win. See? Got a lot of baseball today. It's the opening drive. Jeff JJ, the Golden Hoster, 4K a day is back. Your chance to win big hoser just by listening to us. So listen to weekdays. The national keyword comes up at 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. And when you hear the national keyword, text that keyword to 95819. You could win $1,000. Wow. Message and data rates do apply. 4K a day, sponsored locally by Fiesta Kia, a huge selection, and a doggone great deal. Get ready to win 95.9 FM and AM 610. Say it. The Sports Animal. The! All right. What a weird Friday, man. What a weird day. Come on in, 246-0610, 888-922-0610. We had Carlton Bragg and Jaquan Lyle in studio. Would they lose a key?
Looking for a key. Yeah. Finds a key.
Looking for a key in a haystack. It's like, what
that sucks when you lose stuff.
They were in so many different places, right?
Yeah,
they were in like 6 studios, and Lord knows. I hope they found their key. It stinks getting left out. You know what I'm saying? I got time for another JJ Buck. Get off my rocks.
Get off here.
Jeff, yesterday I was at New Mexico's favorite longtime burger place. Hadn't been there for a while. But I swear it wasn't that long ago, and you could get burger for $2. It might have been a while ago. And cheese and chili, and it still came in for less than $2.50. So I just about fell on the floor when I ordered a double meat without any additional accoutrements. And the detracted checkout clerk, that says detracted, told me it was $6 1/4. What the heck happened? It's a lot of LOTA money for a plain burger. Yeah, it must have been a while there, Jeremy. I'm thinking it was quite some time. Yeah, a little longer than you think. Time flies when you're not having fun. What?
It's not quite a get off my rocks moment, just because
it's more like he came out from underneath the rock, and all of a sudden price changed.
Yeah, he might have been hiding under your rocks. Get out from under my rocks!
That's the first time you bought a burger in 25 years.
But he said just a plain burger, nothing on it. Yeah, they don't charge you for all that other stuff, dude.
Inexpensive is more like $8 now for one of those meals. Usually, you're going to spend $8 and some change. Back in my day,
that's with a drink and fries, man.
Yeah,
this is just a burger, bro.
Yeah. Hey,
come on, bro.
Price of beef, man.
It's going up.
Oh, yeah,
it's going up, eh?
Sure is.
All right, Lobo Hobo's in what do you say? I thought you were going to hoe all the way until post time for Lobo football against San Jose State. Is that a long hoe? How many hoes? Was that one breath hoe for you?
Yeah. But he was weeping and bobbing over there.
He's trained.
Getting into it.
I have a feeling, well, he trains for these things. You know what I'm saying over there? You know what I'm saying. All right. We have the baseball tonight. We have the baseball today. We had the baseball last night. You're going to hear all about the Acuna thing until there's a new story.
Acuna blunder.
That's right. Never mind. You know who loves the Acuna blunder? I'll tell you who's the biggest fans of it. The bullpen of the Atlanta Braves. That's who's loving hearing about that. You know why? Because you're not ripping on them. They gave up 4 runs to the Cardinals in the 9th inning. But nobody's really talking about that, are they?
Ronald Acuna did not run out what should have been a double, and it was a single.
Running a double into a single. That's right. You hear it the other way all the time, but this time it went this way. Running a double into a single. That's how it happened. It won't happen again, I bet. And it's not like they got places to go. I mean, what are you going to do? You going to bench one of your young superstars? I guess you can.
It's just the frustration that mounts. It's the trickle-down effect. The bullpen was bad late. Cards came up huge situations at the plate. And then after the game, you're answering the questions. Oh, yeah, the bullpen. Oh, yeah, Ronald Acuna. Here we go again. It's a moment, though, where he can't just brush it off. He has to accept it's the postseason, and things are going to be viewed differently. It's one thing to get benched in the regular season and have that back and forth. But in the playoffs, you got to wear that. You're going to have to handle that differently moving forward. That's why I think today's such a huge game for the Braves, just how terrible that meltdown was on the bullpen, the Acuna situation. So how do they respond early against Flattery, who's been a fantastic pitcher in the second half?
Yep, that'll be tonight. So your schedule for Major League Baseball today starts off with the Astros and the Rays. That game is in Houston. Justin Verlander against Tyler Glasnow. That game goes at noon 05 our time. You can watch that one on Fox Sports 1. Then at 2:37 our time, the Braves get back at it. It's on TBS. That's going to be Flaherty going for the Cardinals, and who's pitching for? I don't know who this guy is to be. I should. I haven't watched the Braves well enough. Mike
Falternovich, yeah.
All right.
He's been probably one of their most stable pitchers last 2 years.
I probably should watch the Braves more, but I don't. Prime time tonight, 5:07. That'll be 7:07 on the East Coast. That's where they like it. It's on the Major League Baseball Network. I had to tell my mom, okay, Mom, it's going to be on channel 213 at 5 o'clock. Okay, 5:30 at what channel? No, oh, God help me. What channel are the Yankees on? All right, yeah. Twins and Yankees. It's Paxton and Barrios. That'll go at 5:07 on the Major League Baseball Network. And then on TBS, Dodgers and Nationals, a great pitching matchup. Strasburg and Kershaw tonight. You can split screen that with Lobo Football. That's on TBS. That's what we're going to do at our house tonight. Split screen Lobo Football starts. Where they go at 8? There's another good football game on tonight, isn't there?
8:02 kickoff.
Is Central Florida Cincinnati tonight?
It is 6 o'clock kickoff for that one.
That's good TV right there. All right, so that's what you get on your baseball schedule tonight. I got NFL tidbits for you as well. We can get into that. If you're a Jets fan, you're going to be without your mononucleosis-ridden quarterback for another week. Luke Falk will get the start. Sam Darnold will not return for the Jets. Luke Falk will get the start for the second straight game against the Eagles. Darnold hasn't played since week 1. Mononucleosis is the kissing disease. Sorry. Hello, Rudolph. How you living?
Well, heading out for a hearing this morning in beautiful Bernalillo.
Best of luck to you and your client.
Yes, that's always welcome.
Yeah.
I love sports convergence. You know what I'm talking about?
It is we're coming up on the sports solstice here towards the end of the month, and we got them all 4 going.
So last night, you're watching baseball, you're watching pro football, you're watching college football.
Yep.
You have your choice. I mean, it was a smorgasbord of sports last night, and it's only Thursday. So think about this Saturday, and tonight, like you said, for that matter. I'll have the game on, of course, and I was thinking about it, and I think they're the Sandhosers, aren't they?
I don't understand. I saw that. I saw you put that up. What does that mean?
Yeah, they're the Sandhosers. We need to take them out.
All right, I'm down. Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good game. I hope New Mexico can put it all together. if they look, special teams has been pretty good this year, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think
you
so.
got a punter that's fifth in the nation. You got a field goal kicker that hasn't missed.
All right.
So if it comes down to the kicking game, I think
Rams
UNM
coulda
has
used
the
him.
edge.
Yeah, the Rams could have used him last night.
Yeah. By the way, I'm tired of those kind of calls. If you're going to roll out and you're going to be a running quarterback, you're going to get hit.
Well, and you're going to get hit, and you're going to get hit clean. If you hit him in the head, call it. Fine. I got it. If you hit him 3 steps late, fine, call it. Not as you release the ball shoulder to shoulder. That's garbage.
Yeah. Well, it just gave Seattle the points to win. And you start wondering about these officials. So here's my thing. Isn't it time to get rid of these part-time NFL officials? Hire these people, pay them.
Rudy, but
you got the money.
that's not the answer. See, I just don't think if they're full-time officials, that's going to make a difference. This has been the emphasis. But no, because this is where they're at. This is what they're telling them to do. You can make them full-time, but if this is their initiative, if this is their point of emphasis, this is where they're going. I don't think now we can have that conversation about other stuff on missed calls, but I think you might be right, but I don't think that had anything to do with this. I think this is where the NFL is pointing them.
I think what it boils down to is training and focus. And I think those guys who are insurance executives and they're worried about something else or thinking about something else aren't focusing on the game.
But, Rudy, this is what they're trained to do. This is my point is this is what they're training them to do now.
It's not their full-time job, and they're not committed to it in the same way that a major league umpire is.
Yeah, that's true.
If you ask me.
Yeah, but whatever the point of emphasis is where that's where they're going, and this is where their bosses are pointing them.
Well, they're paying them for full-time work, and and I just don't see the training coming through then. There's something going on, because for you and I and everybody in the world to agree that's a bad call and for the referee to throw that flag, so now what do we get into? So now you throw a challenge flag, so you challenge the penalty.
You can't throw a challenge flag in the last 2 minutes anyway, and Bronco fans sitting there saying, shut up and eat it.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why I don't know if more officiating is the answer, but I think better officiating.
Well, better always is. All right, enjoy the weekend.
Okay, you too.
See you. All right, go get back to the phones when we come back.
I needed a little salt with my breakfast this morning, so I love it.
No, I know. And Bronco fans going, yeah, no, I get it, because that's how you've lost your 2 games. Both of those games that you lost were garbage calls just like that. I hear you. I'm not saying it's the only one and woe is me. Okay. I'm saying it's still garbage. And by the way, did I not come out and say it was garbage unsolicited when it was your team?
Whoa.
That's right. Hey,
it's me.
I know. I want to
wait.
I know. I want to feel better. I do. It's just a different feel better. Hey, fellas, if you could feel better, would you do it? Tickets. Of course you would do it, and you can. Call New Mail. I don't know why you wouldn't. New Mail's helping guys all over the country. Guys who are lacking energy and dealing with hair loss, low T and erectile dysfunction. All of these things that are natural when men reach a certain age, whatever that age is. Nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, the only thing to be ashamed of is if you don't do anything about it. It's not going away just by ignoring it. Call New Mail at 505-652-1688. 505-652-1688. You'll feel better. New Mail's offering cutting-edge programs, the latest treatments. Guys everywhere are benefiting from these treatments. Guys maybe like you. Guys who are done feeling fatigued and dealing with a lack of energy all the time and erectile dysfunction. 505-652-1688. New Mail's right here in Albuquerque, and they have a tremendous success rate. If you are suffering from erectile dysfunction, depression, tired of being tired, and just want to feel better, New Mail is for you. Call New Mail at 505-652-1688, 505-652-1688, and feel better. This might make you feel better. What if you win 4 tickets to go see the Rio Grande Arts and Crafts Festival? Is it really a festival? Big old festival. It must be. All right, we got 4 tickets for you right now. Caller 5 at 246-0610. 246-0610. You'll win those tickets courtesy of your good friend Josue.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
At 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
We are the Sports Bar. We're Albuquerque's #1 afternoon sports talk show.
Talk sports with us every afternoon, Monday through Friday.
Listen to the Sports Bar weekdays at 3 o'clock or right here on 95.9 FM at AM 610. The Sports Animal.
UNM Anderson, NMB Corps, and the New Mexico Economic Development are having a roundtable October 4th. Leaders from B-Lab and businesses such as Taos Ski Valley and Meow Wolf will have a dialogue around responsible business practices and B Corps. mgt.unm.edu/NMB Corps. Corps.
If you've been injured because someone else was texting or not paying attention, you need a lawyer. I'm Ron Bell. You know me. You know we can help. Injured? Call 898-BELL today.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
It's Mattress Firm's Save Big Sale. Save up to $400. Plus, get 0% APR for 6 years, 0 down, and 0 due at signing. It's as easy as sign, save, sleep. And get a free adjustable base with any purchase of $699. Don't wait. Your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm. Offer valid with qualifying purchase. Restrictions apply. Call 1-866-780-6220 for credit costs and terms. For new accounts, purchase APR is 29.99%. Subject to credit approval. Valid at participating locations only. For offer details, visit mattressfirm.com/sale.
I'm a lawn guy and proud of it. Pro tip, watch the fall leaves. When that first bad boy drops, boom, get feeding and seeding with Scott's. Lay down Scott's Turf Builder today, and come spring, your lawn will be so thick, green, and strong, neighbors like Steve over there will be mad green with envy.
Hey, sweet lawn, Stevie.
Steve.
Don't be a Steve. Be a lawn guy. Pick up a bag of Scott's Turf Builder today. This is a Scott's Yard.
Progressive Insurance. Insurance for motorcycles, boats, and RVs. For protection on the road and on the water, see how much you can save in as little as 3 minutes at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com.
You know, it's October. All the pumpkin stuff all over the place. But for me, October really just means another excuse to eat. That's why I love these sweet deals when food is involved. And this week, it's an Albuquerque landmark, the Owl Cafe. They've been helping keep the spirit of Old Route 66 alive for the past 30-plus years. This Tuesday, you can get a $50 gift certificate to the Owl Cafe for just $25. The family-friendly 50s-style diner atmosphere, award-winning menu, outstanding service, and super fun special events. And they all combine to make the Owl Cafe a regular hangout for locals and a must-do for anybody visiting the Duke City. From famous green chili cheeseburgers, award-winning shakes, healthy salads, and specialty omelets, the Owl Cafe's food is made fresh from scratch with fresh ingredients. So do what I do. Throw on your white t-shirt and black leather jacket. People may stare at you funny like they do to me, but I've learned to ignore that. Throw open that door and step back into the fabulous 50s at the Owl Cafe, just off I-40 and Eubank.
Go to sportsanimалabq.com and click on the Sweet Deals logo. We know you'll be saying sweet.
I feel awful. Yeah, you've been there. If it gets bad enough, what do? Emergency room, right? Not me. I go to Duke City Urgent Care. They treat all kinds of stuff. I don't wait forever, and I save money. My neighbor tripped and fell. He got an x-ray at Duke City Urgent Care. Lady down the street had an asthma attack. They helped her too. They have a whole list of things they treat at DukeCityUrgentCare.com. Duke City Urgent Care has 4 locations in Albuquerque and 1 in Los Lunas. DukeCityUrgentCare.com. No emergency room? I feel better already.
Audible members get more. Give yourself an edge with the world's largest selection of audiobooks, the most inspiring minds and the most compelling stories, all in one app. Plus, right now, members also get free daily updates from the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, and Washington Post, all delivered right to your phone and always 100% ad-free. Listen to Audible and stay up to date anytime, anywhere. Start your free 30-day trial and your first audiobook is on us. Visit audible.com.
The Jim Rome Show. Up next at 10, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Man, it's taking its toll on Jeff Siembieda today. Greg Zuerlein, Greg the leg, the position you'd want to be in. Kicking that field goal.
I thought it was money, JJ. I was like, oh.
That's what you want. After that Gerald Everett first down, I wanted the Rams to stop throwing the football. Just set yourself up, kick that field goal to the position you want to be in, and you just missed it. It's really taking its toll on you today.
It is taking its toll on me.
Dodgers won at least.
I know. I told my mom, I'm like, I would rather the Rams won the Dodgers lost. I mean, it's a 7-game series for the Dodgers.
Or 5.
Is it, whatever, 5. I mean, it's a series for the Rams. That was just... Yeah, it is what it is.
That's why, I've distanced myself from the Broncos. I do not allow them to hurt me anymore.
Yeah, I was that way for a long time, and now my team's relevant.
Built that wall.
Yeah. Now, when you're
Joe Flacco,
when you're
you
0-4,
will not hurt me.
David, good morning. You're on the, what do we call this now? The Quan's Auto Care Hotline. How you living?
Hello. Ultimately, more to the point that I was calling about
there's a follow-up to what the previous caller was talking about, the regulation of industries, ultimately full-time, part-time officials. I think the NCAA is trying to be regulated by these schools, and ultimately it's kind of even unclear why people are supporting the pay-to-play thing. Even the title indicates that people, and the support people are giving it, are ultimately indicating that they're calling it something it's not, in which case, if it comes down to money that they think is coming from the university that will save the university because it's coming from someplace else, it just begs the question how much business money will stay out. But that in itself is even hard to regulate. What I'm getting to is I think the NCAA could ultimately exclude players that are getting paid additional money, not the school. If so many schools and states are joining in, and the NCAA wants to say, look, enough of this stuff, we're not going to let you regulate us, ultimately we're going to exclude the player, not the school. And along that line, California was trying to control vaping, trying to force the FDA to say, look, and ultimately they had a case, but it just shows how much can you actually control an institution. Getting back to sports, one thing is people are trying to push the playoffs to 8-member teams, and that would be better money, but it won't make those games more compelling, and it won't have an impact on the national team selection or ultimately who's the national champion, which means it's unclear what people are trying to get out of an attempt to regulate. And back to the NCAA, I think they might say, okay, fine, you want to regulate us, we're not going to go along with it. We're going to exclude players, especially if it's one or two players on a team, or maybe 1% of your player population at a school.
Okay. All right, David, thank you. So he's saying you can go after the players, you can regulate the players. It's not. It's. I'm not sure. I'm a little lost. Yeah, I'm a little lost too. Okay. I was a little lost. 2460610 if you want to come in. 888-922-0610. Can I give you an AB update? We haven't had Antonio Brown in a while.
What?
No, we haven't had Antonio Brown in a while. It's kind of a big deal. No?
The hearing about him trashing a hotel room, right?
Yeah, the condo. He had a little deposition. He was belligerent and pugnacious and non-compliant in last week. Pugnacious. Yeah, no Jeffrey, no Edward, but I got pugnacious. Documents were filed, and the attorneys asked that Brown be fined for his tumultuous tirades, defiant rants, use of profane language, and refusal to comport himself in a civilized and grown-up manner. They also asked that there was a special master to be appointed to oversee the next deposition. See, this is, let me just explain to you something. At some point, you realize I'm not right all the time. At some point, as smart as we all think we are, as good as we all think we are, you realize, wow, everybody else can't be right or wrong, and I'm the only one that's right. At some point, the common denominator is you. Now, he hasn't hit that point yet, right? At some point, this thing's going to crater, and you would think, oh, it's already cratered, Jeff. Well, but it can't, because what's the first step? Anybody who's gone through the 12 steps, what's the first step? Recognizing that there's a problem, right? And he has not recognized that he's the issue. Brown is accused by the owner of something called The Mansions, a luxury complex in South Florida, of damaging a condo, and they're seeking about $15,000. They say the actual property damage was higher. And so there was a police report back in April, and Brown was agitated after an alleged theft of $80,000 and a gun at the condo when he started throwing things off the balcony of the 14th floor unit because, of course, it must have been somebody else's fault and whatever. At some point, do you realize it's you? And he's not getting there. He's not going to get, well, I think he will. He's lost his football career. He's lost, it's not 40,000, it's 30, or not 40 million. It was the 30 million guaranteed with the Raiders. He's lost that. He's lost his endorsement deals. Now he's in court and he's dealing with civil suits, and he's going to lose these as well. Everybody's wrong. everybody but him, right? At some point, remember we just had the conversation with Carlton Bragg, and I asked him, hey, at what point did you kind of realize I don't know everything? Right?
It's not going to happen for a long time for Antonio.
You don't think we're getting close?
No.
How much more is there to lose?
Everything. Like, there's nothing that, looking back, reading what he has done, the way he has acted, that makes me think anytime soon Antonio Brown is going to change for him.
I don't know when. 2 Hall of Famers are on the line. We'll get them when we get back. We got to take this final break. It's the opening drive on ProView Networks, Alden, and 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
The world-famous Laguna Burger is beautifully handcrafted. A burger that's created from certified Angus beef, sinfully cooked to juicy perfection, and garnished with New Mexico's Hatch green chili. Tempt your taste buds with mouth-watering fresh ingredients.
Cut! We're gonna need another Laguna Burger. Try the irresistible, world-famous Laguna Burger. Visit thelagunaburger.com. It's fresh with a kick. Take 32.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club or DreamstyleRemodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Local Union 412. Find a career with benefits, not just a job, at UA Local 412 Training Center. We are looking for plumbers, pipe fitters, welders, and HVAC tech apprentices and journeymen. Call 505-256-9257. Local Union 412.
Next to
Compaction wants to help you keep your green.
And keep the community green as well.
Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment.
You trash it,
We smash it. Jackson Compaction. We've earned a reputation for great results.
The Lascombe family has been growing and crafting wine in New Mexico since 1981. Formerly known as St. Clair Winery, we're going back to our roots and honoring our founders, Danielle and Hervé Lascombe. Today, our D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro locations continue to deliver the exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect from the Lascombe family. Visit us and enjoy a culmination of our sixth-generation winemaking legacy and unique, perfectly paired foods. D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro.
At New Mexico Highlands University, you're more than a student, you're family. Whether you're taking courses in Las Vegas, Santa Fe, Rio Rancho, Albuquerque, or Farmington, you'll get that one-on-one attention to inspire you to reach your goals. Let New Mexico Highlands help take your passion and accelerate it into a career and fulfilling life path. Find out why New Mexico Highlands is the right choice for you. Log on to newmexicohighlands.com today.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms, and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505.
Closure. Call's been borderline brutal today.
We're questioning how we want to finish this show.
I mean, borderline, like, horrible. This is the total less of y'all and more of us is better.
Not finishing strong on a Friday.
All right, but here's the deal. There's 3 calls lined up, all Hall of Famers.
Can they save the day?
Please, and be respectful. Keep your calls concise so I can get to these other Hall of Famers and get everybody in, please. Should I take them in alphabetical order, the order they came in? What should I do?
Let's just go.
All right. But if I go to Edward, I just won't let him eat the whole show. All right, you're up. Hello, Edward.
I will honor my peers, even though I elected half of them into the Hall of Fame, but there's only a few members of the Hall of Fame. Hey, I'm an honorable guy. I picked Seattle at home last night, minus the 1.5.
Bleep you.
And I told my son during the game, I'm going to lose the hook on this goofy 2-point conversion. But you know why I'm honorable and I want to stay in the grace of God?
Mm-hmm.
Because the line moved to Seattle -1 before the game, but I'm still going to take the L because that's who the crusher is. I'm going to make 2 more picks succinctly
quickly
for my Hall of Fame peers. The Browns going Monday night to the Niners. The 49ers at 3-0 are giving 3. I'm going to take the Niners at home and give the points.
That's a loser.
I'm only picking one other game. The Bills, with their quarterback in concussion protocol, are going to the Titans. It's darn near a pick and game. I'm going to take the Titans at home and give the 1.
Beautiful.
Now, I do have a very auspicious feeling about the Green Bay Packers going into the Dallas Cowboys' home, Jerry World. It's my understanding that at least 2, maybe 3 of Dallas' starting offensive linemen may be out this game. And we know what Rodgers does, and he weaves that magic in Jerry World. This isn't an official pick, but I do think that we're going to find out a lot about the Dallas Cowboys this weekend. And I'm picking the Packers as an unofficial pick.
Nice. Me too.
To outright win the game.
Me too. All right. Enjoy the weekend.
Gentlemen, you guys have I'm honoring my former Hall of Famer, so have a nice weekend.
See you. And his team put the quarterback in concussion protocol. Hello, Grady.
Early morning hours of the OT.
That's right.
AM. What's going on?
All's good. What's happening?
It's good thing you guys didn't hold in front of the athletes. That might have been a violation. So quickly, along those lines, it's well stated where I stand on this whole paying the athletes, but the people that are advocating paying athletes, college athletes, they should be dead set against this whole getting paid for your likeness. And very quickly, here's why. Those types of laws do nothing to address the quote-unquote inequity that the colleges and coaches make off of their backs. It doesn't touch those dollars at all. It comes from private money.
That's correct. All of it outside of the university.
All of it's outside of the university. So the argument has always been the universities, they make all this money off these athletes, all these TV contracts, all this. And these dudes work so hard, it's like a job, and they don't get a cent of it. They're still not getting a cent of that money. They're getting a cent of car dealers, whatever. And it doesn't address the fact that people, the third-string punter that works just as hard as the starting quarterback, is still not going to get paid the same money. It doesn't address the fact that the 12th guy on the bench to help make 9 on the star, getting dunked on in practice, is still not going to make any money. Yet he's still part of the team that's generating all this money.
Yep.
So the people that actually are for this, and it's great. Take a step back, people. It's great, and the NCAA should be like, no, don't, stop. We don't like it. Oh, okay. We'll keep our big pot of TV money, and then maybe even market some of these stars that have been created by the local boosters, auto dealers, etc.
Got it. No, and you're not wrong. Grady, good to hear you, and thanks for being respectful on the time. Enjoy the weekend.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, one more Hall of Famer to go. Hello, Jess.
Good morning, gentlemen. Nice of Grady and Edward. Leave me a little time. First off, full-time refs, I don't think it matters. The umps are full-time, and they stink too.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, they're terrible. Was it Angel Hernandez? That guy's one of the worst umps I've ever seen in my life. That guy constantly makes terrible calls and doesn't care. Second, Super Bowl for me this weekend. I really hope that there's some 12-year-old Cowboy fans crying at the end of Sunday night. They have to go to bed crying. Their parents can sing them whatever they want, but at the end of the day, you're still losers. Last thing, yesterday, driving my son to school, he was excited for Friday, and I could hear him in the back seat practicing his, It's taken 3 or 4 years, and he's finally figuring out what's going on. Loves it. He's obsessed with it. And we need more. More hose on Friday are better for all of us. Gentlemen, you have a killer day. Cowboys, I hope half your team gets injured while we're playing and kids are crying. Gentlemen, have a great day.
Good to hear.
Oh.
See?
All right, you guys.
All right.
The day. That was
You feel
good.
better?
Yeah. It was concise.
Yes.
To the point.
Yes.
Hit it.
There were at least 3 calls today where I didn't know what was going on. And I know I'm not very bright.
It makes the show better for everyone.
Yeah.
True talk. Real talk. No mumbling on. No 6-minute phone calls. Hit it and quit it.
Hit it and ooh, damn, is that legal? That's okay?
Unless you're an NCAA athlete.
Is that what you're teaching your kid? Hit it and quit it? Is it really?
Ghost them. New phone, who did?
Keep your kid away from mine. Just keep your kid away from my daughter, man. Maybe come out and kick some kid butt. You know what I'm saying, Alden?
Look in the mirror, man.
What the hell's wrong? Look in the mirror. I don't even know what that means. I don't. All right. Nice. All right. Lobos tonight. You're going to listen to them over on KKOB News Radio. JJ and Nedward. Is Nedward going to be doing the pregame show with you?
Yes.
So
Nedward's been living in this building the last couple of days.
He's doing this show until. Is he doing it with Trujillo again?
Mm-hmm. I believe he's coming in for a little bit, but I just want to say, Ned, I'm going to start representing you. We got to get you a little something more out of this. I think you're being taken advantage of.
Dang.
They're using your likeness without your consent.
All right. What are you doing? Are you working this weekend?
No, I'm done.
Alden's working. What's the big game tonight? Where are you at tonight? UNM. Soccer. Oh, you got women's soccer night?
I won't be calling that game, but I will be calling the game Sunday against
look at how
UNLV.
Now you're starting to realize you get all these jobs and they all start to overlap.
A big 2-game homestand for the women's soccer team. Nevada tonight, UNLV on Sunday. So 1 o'clock Sunday, 7:30.
How are you going to watch the Joe Flaccos if you're out there?
I don't care about the Joe Flaccos. My day is better if I don't have to watch that.
That's his refuge away from that.
The Chargers. All right. And you got United tomorrow, too.
Yes, United tomorrow night, Rio Grande Valley. It's a must-win game, Jeff. Have you heard?
Whatever. I've heard must win since like freaking June.
June 3rd?
I
Must
swear.
win.
I mean, honestly, every year must win. All
3
right.
points or it's a bad night.
All right, fair enough. I think that's probably right.
3
by the
points
way.
or it's a bad night.
But at some point, you're crying wolf, and you're making me a little bit numb to the whole.
Well, there's 4
process.
games left. We're there.
Yeah, no, these.
I didn't
4
believe him before. Believe it.
I'm with you now.
Right now.
I'm with you now.
And the whole, well, Phoenix hasn't beaten us, blah, 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 was that just vomit? Oh, they haven't beaten us. You
That
lost
would be
another
great.
lead.
Meanwhile, you're under the big line in the table. There's 10 teams above it and 8 teams below it, and you're still below that line. So you can beat
3 or bust.
Oh, you hear that? 3 or bust, Yoser.
Okay.
I'm talking about no ties. I'm done with them. Done with them.
More ties in the history of anybody in the league.
No.
Okay. Jaquan Lyle was in studio today. So was Carlton Bragg. Global Basketball. Don't forget your sweet deal. 2-for-1 season tickets. They're online right now. SportsAnimalABQ.com. Click on the sweet deal icon. Such a deal. Nick Nee was also with us. He's out playing golf today. He's walking 9 holes. You hear him huffing and puffing as he was walking along?
I really wanted some play-by-play from Nick Nee.
Why didn't you ask
Get
him
that
for
time. Just like into the pro shot.
Why didn't you ask him for it?
7-iron, 137 ounce. And
137 for a 7?
30.
Oh, what are you out of your mind? I don't care how wet and heavy it is. Come on.
These are really wet and heavy.
Jim Rome Show is next. Dan Patrick follows that. Sports Bar
20.
You listen to JJ on KKOB at 7. Alden, good job. Josue, excellent job as well. And enjoy your weekend. Oh, you're working.
10.
Have a weekend. Go out and be kind, loving, caring, and sharing
have a
award-winning
good
radio
weekend.
on Monday later.